going live. And we are live. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards and the school teachers. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Shout out to the garbage truck drivers, the garbage collectors, the secretaries in the offices, the chefs in the kitchen. Shout out to the security guards. Shout out to the servers at the restaurants. And shout out to whatever your job description is. Shout out to you. We can't shout out everybody because, you know, there's a whole heap of job descriptions out there. But your job is not you. But you get up and get out to go get it. So shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Shout out to you. Here we are on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Today is February 4th, 2025, and we are happy to be here. We start off by saying thanks and praises due to the Most High, because we did not get ourselves here today. We were preserved to be here, and we were gifted with today to be here. So here we are, right? On this beautiful day, our babe, me left the stove on. Thank you. I saw. I saw. She brought me my tea. I was making a cup of tea just now. I feel like for one big, this is not my trademark or my traditional cup. This is a big, extra big cup, like one soup pot. Because, you know, me feel extra tea-ish this morning. Been drinking a lot of tea, a lot of fluids, taking high doses of vitamin C and zinc. And I'm feeling way better than I was yesterday, you know. Before we go anywhere this morning, to the brother who called in, who we said been on this platform for a while, the one with the deep voice, who told us his sad story that he is now, you know, living in his car pretty much, and a situation went down with him. And I offered him to call me back after we got off the live. It was touch and go here and there. Yesterday, I tried to get in touch with you. I could not get in touch with you because I couldn't trace our conversation back. Okay, so I went through my phone. I went through every single call on that phone. I started erasing all the unnecessary stuff. People send a lot of stuff. Couldn't find yours. It says that some people have vanishing messages on. But write a long message to you, bro. If he's watching, I'm hoping he's watching, and I'm hoping he calls again. I wrote a long message, so I'm looking back for the long message that I sent so we could pick up right there. I got some time to sit down yesterday, and I was ready to call and have a conversation, and that call did not happen on my part because I can't trace the call back. I don't know if you have vanishing messages, and people, all them something here just help people cheat and all these other things, because vanishing messages, anyhow, vanishing messages must have been on or something like that. So me can't reach us or reach out to me. But instead of going back and forth and keeping this long thing going, here's my deal. I am super straightforward, willing to help. I have people on the platform who are also willing to help, but I want to be transparent. My biggest reason for asking to call me back after the live was because, when I see the situation with CMR, right? With the brother when named CMR, and with his 13-year-old stepdaughter and those accusations. Okay, so if you notice, when this brother called and said there was a situation going on, and it rendered him homeless, and him woman of 13 years gone and all these things, my ears caught when he said something about her accusing him of child molestation of one of their children or filing a report for such. So that's the reason why I said call me off air. Because hear what? I'm willing to help, right? Wherever help is needed, especially if you're somebody who's been supporting this platform for a long time and I could really, that to the point where I really recognize you like that. But I don't want to be supporting somebody who is a CMR, if you know what I mean, right? Because look at I wanted to talk off air so I can get into the details of your charges. Why is it that the charges are stopping you from working? That means there must be a case open out there somewhere. I need case number. So I'm not gonna just be blatant, blunt in front of everybody. I was gonna ask for case number. I was gonna ask so I can go do my own research and look up the details of the case, etc., etc. Child said, you know, investigating officer said, police report details says, that kind of stuff. The last thing I want to do is be on this platform trying to help somebody, find out later, say, this person looks like that look like it is what it is, kind of thing. So that's where that comes from. Now, if you see this and you are straightforward as I am, you can actually call in live, give everybody the case number, make everybody go see it, be open. And I'll tell you what, if you are that type of person, you will probably receive even more help than you actually think is out here for you. You know what I mean? So let's pick it up from there. Like I said, I'm willing to help, but that's the reason why I was. So I don't want this thing go on to I call you, but you did too busy. Okay, me call you back, but I couldn't get you. All right, me call you back, but you wasn't there. All right, me call you back, and then it strings on for days and weeks and months and something. And then I'm in myself. I'm feeling like, damn, it's not working out. You know, I'm not doing what I'm supposed. So I'm being straightforward right now. You can call in live. You can say what the case number is. You can go into the details of the part that I'm interested in, because we have to clarify that before we go forward with whatever help we're going to bring forward to you. All right. Every case must be investigated. RR123 says yes. Every case must be investigated. But understand my perspective of what I'm saying and why it's important to me to get details before I jump off and say, let's go. Let's donate money to his GoFundMe. Let's make sure this brother gets a place of his own. Let's make sure he's up and running and okay. Y'all seen the details of the damn CMR police report. Imagine helping somebody like that, not knowing that those details were there. Later on, you would be like, how SouFlo passed this? They had cameras in the little girl room. Oh, the camera set to viewing and not recording. Oh, wow. He did it more than once, she said. Whoa, look at all the other details. You know what I mean? So let's keep it 100% straight across the board. I'm pretty sure if you watch all the time, you'll be seeing this. And to show you how much I don't check my phone, when I actually went back to call him to leave, and I left the message, he had sent out a message to me in May of 2024. And I was just seeing it yesterday or day before yesterday, May of 2024. My phone that I use for business has, like, I would need a team of people to help me handle all that's on that phone, you know? So genuinely trying to reach out, genuinely trying to be helpful, genuinely trying to be as transparent as possible. And the more transparent we are, is the more people are willing to help you along the way also. Because I know me I go do it. Me broke. Me have 6 picnic on my own. Is the audience is going to do it with me, right? We've gotten a few phone calls already of people who said they are willing and ready to help as well. So let's get on board and get this moving. All right. All right. I'm on another computer again this morning because them put monkey on my screen. I think I have to update. You know when your computer says you could get the latest update and you should, it's suggesting. I hate doing it because every time it does, I have so much stuff on the computer, it just rearrange everything and I have to start all over again, reconfiguring my computer. So if I don't update though, like my camera is out of whack. So now I'm over here upon one different camera. I'm over here. So on my, seeing myself here talking to you, but have to go over here to read the comments and see the comment section. So work with me when you see me go so and you see me come back so and go so and all these things. Missy Bram says, so that means he does not have disappearing messages. you saw his message from May. Well, disappearing messages could have been turned on after. I don't know. I don't know how it worked. I'm not a techie. I saw his message from me, and I said to him in my message, wow, I'm just seeing this message from you all the way from me. This is to show you how much I don't really keep up with this phone because it's super crowded with all this information. Anyways, this is what we're trying to get into, blah, 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 blah. Left everything there for him. And as soon as I get some time, I tell him I'm picking up my kids from school right now. You know, I have 6 kids. It's the weekend when all the kids are together. It's super busy for me. And I'll get in touch with him as soon as I can. I don't want him to think I'm blowing him off. Those are the details of the message I left, right? Underneath the May message. When I went back to check, I didn't find any message at all or anything. So, me no know. Right, you don't know how it works. You would not see it, sir, says Missy Brom Brom. All right. All right, Missy. Whatever y'all say. Me no know. Just reach out, brother, if you see this. We're not going to talk about no message or no message. I don't know. I saw on some of them that says this person has disappearing message. Disappearing message turns off after a certain time, right? Right. So, but like I said, I'm not a techie, so neither here nor there. Here we are this morning, on this beautiful Monday morning. Trump says he paused U.S. tariffs for Canada for at least 30 days. We talked about that yesterday. We're going to get more into it today. I saw videos out of Canada of the shelves in the stores looking very empty because the Canadians were removing all the U.S. products from their stores. Did you see where Donald Trump says that he is also planning to outsource prisoners from the United States of America, not just illegal immigrants, deporting them to another place? He's thinking about deporting, or not deporting, but sending the worst criminals in the United States of America because it costs too much to house them here. He's trying to cut costs, and he says that private prisons have become way too expensive, and you don't believe in spending so much money to house guilty people, especially the kind that he's talking about. So he's working out deals with El Salvador. These are weird times. If you commit a crime and your crime is grotesque and you are one of those people, could you imagine if you end up in El Salvador in prison and the U.S. will be paying El Salvador to house you there? I don't know. People been telling me for the longest, SouFlo, go check out the documentary about the El Salvador prisons. And I finally checked out that documentary about 2 days ago. That's not a place you want to be. That's all I'm going to say is that's not a place you want to be. Everybody in there in them draws, almost everybody I saw in there was like at least 50% of their body is covered in tattoos. They are definitely, well, a lot of them are hardened gang members, according to their law enforcement people. The people in El Salvador are balling. Some of them are saying that these are their family members and they're just tattooed heavily. Some of them are not in any gangs or nothing. I saw one man that is in his 60s. He was in there for a couple of months. Them just scoop him up and throw him in there too. He didn't have not one tattoo on his body. He was not a gang member. His family was gathering at the gate every day trying to get him out. It's just a mad situation. But you can imagine being over there and being thrown in with those people. And I'm guessing he's talking about like serial child molesters, murderers, serial rapists, them kind of people that you'll probably be outsourced. And don't think it's just an idea that he's floating around, because apparently he has talked to the government on that side, and they have agreed that it could work. Now, how it's gonna work, I don't know, right? Isn't that against their civil rights? Onika St. John. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking if I was born and raised on this land, you can't send me anywhere. But read the Constitution. It says, that's why I'm telling my brothers, stay the hell up out of these people's prisons by any means necessary. The Constitution actually says that slavery is abolished except for And it basically says if you have committed a crime and you have now been convicted of committing a crime and you are placed in the penal system, then slavery begins there for you. Now, in their form of slavery, they can buy you, sell you, do experiments on you. Oh, we have these new batch of shots. We want to see if, it's past clinical stage 1, 2, and 3. We tried it on the rats. We tried it on the chimpanzees. It's time to try it on the humans. Boom, let's go into the prison and start. You are at their mercy. You're at their mercy. You are their property. This is why they strip you of your name and they give you a number, right? Prisoner 24/7, 901. Come on down. And you won't be known as SouFLo. You won't be known as Onika St. John. You won't be known as Missy Brown Brown. You'll be known as Prisoner 9024711, whatever number they give you. Most people who have done time will tell you that they never forget their prison number because that is what you are known as once you get in the system. And I've said this for years because this has always been on the books. Stay out of these people's prison. Because once you go in there, you are literally volunteering yourself for modern day slavery. They could have you in there working all day. In some parts in the South, Louisiana still have the chain gang. You are chained by your ankles to another man. And you slinging that hoe all day. You know what I mean? The grass cutter, the weed you're working the fields all day. It's real. And they're on horses riding right beside you. And I think in some cases they even whip you too, or they stun gun them or something like that. Yeah, so it's real. It's real. But he wants to outsource the prisoners. When you commit certain crimes, anyways, you're stripped of your constitutional rights. Okay, let's put it like this: prisoners are another world within this world, and we can stay on the outside and talk all we want to talk about people's rights. But you need to really listen to some people who have done time in prison. A lot of stuff goes on in there. A lot of stuff goes on in there. We out here don't have a clue about half of the stuff that goes on in there and what's required for you to survive in there. Right? Onika says, wow, that's crazy. He's only going to send the black prisoners. I gotta laugh. Laugh and laugh. What we're gonna do at this point? Nothing else. I'm laughing. I'm sipping tea and laughing. I'm watching everybody get what they voted for, and I can't say I honestly cannot say I feel one way or another. I don't. At this point, I think the name of the game is protect yourself, protect your family, and watch everybody else go through what they have to go through. That's it. That's where we at. Because a lot of people did vote for this, and as much as we want to say, oh, something happened in the election, I don't know, because the numbers ain't adding up, and I think Elon Musk and them must have done this, that, and the other. We see on the ground, people have come out to tell us that they voted for this. Here is hold on there. Hi, Shug.
I have ballet class after school.
You have ballet class after school?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a bun.
You have a bun? Oh, Mommy redid your hair?
Yeah, because I need a bun for my ballet.
Yes, your hair has to be up in one for ballet. All right, come. Say hi, everybody. Now you're on 2 screens again. You got to look at this one. Not that one. Look at this one. Over here. Oh. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Oh, but over here is where your hearts are going to be. See those hearts? Yeah. All right. Come. Let's show off your little outfit and get you on the way. Ready?
Yeah.
She confused. She's still looking at 2 computer screens.
What happened to this one?
Nothing. That's a commercial. And the commercial has to play. Outfit check.
Outfit check.
Okay, this is beautiful Milani. Milani is 4 years old and gorgeous and very animated and super energetic.
And I'm about to be something else.
You're about to be something else?
7 or 8 or 9
You're not
or
about
10.
to be 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. You're 4. So then you're about to be
5.
yes. Where are you going with 7 or 8 or 9 or 10? Slow down. I don't want you growing that fast. Come. So we're rocking.
And then the next
We're chilling, relaxed today. Okay? Very good. Pull on your belly. Purple top, Nike short, Nike sweats, and put your foot up. Show shoes. And suede toe, Adidas, and jump. And her hair is in one today because she is going to dance class after school. She dances. She does jazz, ballet, and tap. Somebody said, SouFlo, you need to get your daughter into acting or something like that. And I said, one thing at a time. You know, she's only 4, and she does dance already. So, and she's pretty good at that, and she enjoys it. Right, mommy?
Yeah.
All right, I love you. All right, tell everybody have a great day, and you go have a great day. Such full of energy. You go have a great day yourself. Say bye bye.
Bye bye.
Over here, this one.
Bye bye.
All right, I love you. You're still looking at yourself. You see how it's delayed, mommy?
Yeah.
It's like that's not what we're doing. We passed that already, right? All right, go, mommy.
Bye
Go, 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 go. I love you.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh, I didn't show your purple socks, but that's cool. All right, here we are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, enjoy your day. Enjoy dancing. Thank you. She's a happy child. Great job, mommy and daddy. Onika St. John. Onika St. John, big up yourself. Yeah, she's super energetic. Like super energetic. Her brother, Kai is Kai will just watch like 5 minutes of anything with you and turn his back and go to sleep. Kai don't play with him sleep. Kai's like his mother. Like them have to have a certain amount of sleep, but she is like me. Like we thrive off a little bit of sleep and be super energetic. And she is super energetic like all day. She wake up like that and she go to bed like that. She fight sleep till the sleep knock her out. She gotta be knocked out while eating something or knocked out just sitting up still. It's funny. It's funny. Beauty rest is important, Audrey. Yeah, I guess it is. But true, me not beautiful. Me no want no beauty rest. mm. Sipping my tea, trying to stay healthy. All right, back to what we were talking about, right? So let's do an update to this. Yesterday we talked about the tariffs between Canada. We're also going to talk about Danny English. We're a bit late on this one, but I wanted to see what else came out. Danny English, a hit maker in the reggae dancehall circle, has passed away. Rowan Marley responded to somebody yesterday with a suck your mother. That's where my Mr. Marley got dark or gets dark came from, cause him dark up the place, cause somebody had something to say about the album winning the Grammys yesterday, and you know the Marleys are not having it. They're very guarded about their father's legacy. So I'm issue a big suck him and a bunch of other things that we're gonna get into as well. There is Drake has announced that he is releasing an album on Valentine's Day. I know a lot of you are Drake fans. The album is called Some Sexy Songs for You. I wanted to ask you what's your take on Kanye West and his wife. You know, she's always naked in public kind of thing. And a lot of people have a lot of stuff to say about it. Then there's side chatter, side argument that we're going to have along the way, right? And there's a story here about Tiffany Murray. Tiffany Murray was a young lady who went missing in 2020 and is still missing. But there's a bunch of information there that goes with it. And I figured the best thing we could do, you know, since her family is being hopeful, keeping their fingers crossed, is use our platform to just push that message a little bit further. So somebody who might not have seen or know about her situation, well, you never know. She might be out there somewhere. I told you all about the documentary I was watching, and the young lady who was in the red light district in Germany selling pum pum. And she was actually kidnapped from Jamaica. Now, how do you go from Jamaica to Germany? And she walked you through all the steps. Remember me telling us that they force addicted her to drugs, and one time she tried to get away, and she did get away, but she actually went back to her captors because she was so addicted to the drugs. She was getting sick, violently sick, while she was trying to escape, kind of thing. Yeah, so the Tiffany Murray story, I want you to look at it with open eyes, open ears, and an open mind, because as much as you're like, sure, missing from 2020, she dead. Them just need to carry on with life. They're not that. They're holding out hope. And just like that young lady in Germany that got missing in Jamaica how many years, you know, her story could be one of those as well. We don't know. We're gonna put it out there, and we hope somebody sees it and say, "Rotted, another girl left from down so when name so and so, we saw it over here," kind of thing, and call our people them are, you know. Audrey Wright says, "Me just want to know, now if him would have comfortable if him daughter North dress like how him wife dress." Interesting conversation to have. You know, I see a lot of people saying Kanye West is a not. What I read one comment this morning, one lady, one prominent individual, she was like, Kanye West is just a narcissist in plain sight, and he's super disrespectful. Why would you have your wife outside like that? Blah blah blah. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. You know, would I want my daughter dressing like that? No. But I've seen my wife wear stuff that I wouldn't want none of my daughters wearing either. I'm talking about me, SouFlo, with Shakira. I've seen her wear stuff I wouldn't want my wife wearing either, but I'm not her daddy. But I'm my daughter's daddy up to a certain point, right? You have to put things in perspective, you know. You're not that woman's daddy. See? So if she's as free spirited as that and she wants to, I don't know why people are under the perception that she is under his control and she must do what he says. Like, he didn't go out into the wild and run after her and captured her and reeled her in, you know, and have her take the clothes off. She is a grown ass woman that's willing to do whatever is required to be with who she wants to be with. Women can't have it both ways. Y'all can't have it both ways. You can't be over here talking about, I don't want no man telling me how to dress. I'm a grown-ass woman. I dress myself. And then over here is like, why you got your wife dressing like that? You know what I'm saying? It can't go both ways. It can't go both ways. So it's either you have a man who you can't tell you how to dress, so you dress how you want to dress, or he enjoys you dressing the way how she dresses, or you would never be with a guy like that who would be with you in public and allow you to be like that. It's split right down the middle. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But the thing is how people act. Like, and I know what it is. It's a black man with a white woman. And the contrast is like, that's his slave. But isn't it supposed to be the other way around? You know, think about it. If Kanye West was a white man and his wife was a black woman and she kept coming out in public naked like that, everybody would be in uproars too, because they'll be like, God damn, why he got her dressing like that in public? But a lot of them would be like, see, that's a man that's secured in himself right there, because he allows her to dress the way she wants to dress. She got the body for it. Show off your body, girl, because that's how the sisterhood works, right? A lot of people are up in arms because they're like, it doesn't sit right, kind of thing. Like he's forcing her. Ain't nobody forcing her. She not under no spell. She can get up and leave and go home tomorrow. Her whole family is like, come home, please. We don't want to see you like this. She is like, I just got off of a private jet from Ibiza. I was just in a $52 million mansion. I have sex on the private jet at heights. We're flying. We're in a Mile High Club. I'm giving head on a gondola floating down the rivers in Italy. And then That's what they got in trouble for the last time when they were over in Italy. Her life is different. Her life is different. And another thing is, we are getting a peek into a billionaire's lifestyle. He's not just a billionaire techie who wears suits and thick glasses. He is a creative. He is artistic, right? He writes music. He does art. So he designs clothes, etc. So getting a peek into their life, he's an entertainer. One of the things that strike me about people and entertainers is people want entertainers to be like them. These entertainers, especially the top ones, they're never going to be like us. We are not entertainers. What's weird is when I see regular people like old Kamisha over here. She works at Walmart and she is out dressed like Kanye West's wife. Right. That don't fit you. That fit Kanye West's wife. Because she is with somebody who has billions of dollars. You still on the clock at Walmart. And you're still looking to better yourself in life. And some things don't go away. Like you're making a print on YouTube, on social media rather, a footprint that will never go away. You're going to show up for your next job trying to, you know what? I'm going to get out of this Walmart stuff. I'm using it as a stepping stone. I'm going to go to school, better myself. I want to go work for so-and-so corporation, or I want to start my own business, etc. You go, and then they pull up your social media and they go back to your old stuff, and they're like, there you are, your big pum-pum out in public. You're just naked in public. I guarantee you they're not going to overlook it. So that's my take. My take is entertainers, especially the famous ones, their life is completely different from our life, but we can't keep trying to squeeze them into our morals and values package and into our be like we want you to be kind of thing, which they can't. As soon as they start doing that, they will no longer be entertaining. And if you are an entertainer, you must entertain. Sometimes the entertainment is uncomfortable to see, but it is still entertaining. That's why we're talking about it. If she was dressed regular, we wouldn't be talking about it. We wouldn't be talking about it. Did y'all see Saddam and Vibes Cartel at the Grammys? I passed wifey the phone. I said, why, boy, Saddam look like, this was me. I said, boy, Saddam look like she dressed for a funeral. That was my comment. I said, Saddam look like she dressed for a funeral. But I understand that she's not supposed to upstage the star. If you're a star, you're a Vibes Cartel, you're on the red carpet, right? Just get back your US visa after 20 years, all these things, fresh out of prison, blah, blah, blah. You the hot shit now. You don't want your woman clapping cheeks on the red carpet, everybody's eyes on her instead of on you. So she understands the mission and she dressed subdued, right? I don't know if she's him says a black Versace dress or something like that she didn't have on, just plain and subdued, where attention could be paid to him without overpaying attention. There's a method to this. There's a method to this. Didn't he say slavery wasn't real? Kanye said, he never said slavery wasn't real. He said it could have it would not have lasted that long if it wasn't for us. We made it last that long. That statement was taken out of context. It's kind of like when, I forgot that Jamaican singer's name, Itana. When the election, the first election of Donald Trump, when Itana was like, them asked who you voting for, she said Trump. Jamaica, write her off. Then she said, I wouldn't want to age in Jamaica. I wouldn't want to age out in my elder years, get older in Jamaica. Everybody, one bag of SYM. For those of y'all who don't know what SYM is, we don't do it over here to each other. One bag of suck your mother she got. They killed her on social media. Hey, y'all, move on, come out of this. You're thinking self. You know Jamaican people stay already, right? It was just comment after comment. She clarified. She said, okay, so I love Jamaica so much. I buy a house in the hills. I'm chilling, the beauty all around me and stuff. I'm up in age. I get a stroke. in the middle of the night or a heart attack, I'm going to die before rescue services get to me, first aid people get to me. Jamaica is not set up yet in that manner, right? So I wouldn't want to age here, and it's not good to age out here because those things aren't set in place. She didn't tell no lie. There's a lot of Jamaicans right now who want to go back to Jamaica, and they're older, and they won't because as them teeth chip, their dentist is right next door. As them hip hurt, their doctor is right next door. As them foot them start hurt them, the podiatrist they're right down the street. As them back start hurt them doctor they're right over there. So they, and if anything happens to them in the house, spill a little water on the floor, ooh, slip and fall, help is on the way. Ambulance at their house in like 5 to 10 minutes. You think people want to give that up? To just go say, oh, I'm in the hills of Jamaica and it's so beautiful here. All that sounds good until you actually get hurt or need medical emergency. So when I thought I said it, you know, it sounded bad at first, but clarified, it came back around to make perfect sense. So when Kanye West said slavery would have been done ages ago, it kept going that long because of us. When clarified, it was because it was a lot of yes massa niggas that were around. Yes massa, yes sir. They made my people so use my people so SouFlo and them is trying to escape tonight. So massa, I got something to tell you. SouFlo down by the river, he down there talking to Melissa and them. They about to escape tonight, so yeah, they say they going north, they going looking for freedom, so. Master, I gotta tell you these things, Master, because they made my people, Master, use my people, so. That's what he was talking about. It wasn't enough of us that was saying, yo, F all this, burn down the wall of this blood clot, no more slavery for it. That's what he was saying, right? And you could dance around it all you want to, but it is what it is. I told you all right, I seen a video of a Chinese man in Africa, and the way him whip left, right. He remind me of how Miss Ruby used to be to when my granny been. My granny sometimes, if she asks who did this, who name out the drops them? Cause she just make drops fresh, right? Me name two of the drops them. Who name out the drops them? A church sister order 24, and when them come at 22, that and granny make sure you know. She put on the 24, she take the woman money already. I say come back Sunday after church, she get the drops. The lady turn up on the veranda, wait for her drop. She count them one more time and she give them to her. It's 22. When Miss Lady leave, she carry the whole out. She asks, who would name out the drops? It's 6 kids in the house. Is you do it Simone? No. Is you do it Terry? No. Is you do it Dina? No. Is you do it Joy? No. And everybody has said no. She said, all right, everybody go in the room. Now go beat everybody. This is how the Chinese man was over in Africa in a one container with the African man them just sit down. About 10 of them, 15 of them in there, crouch down, and him just a beat left, right, and center, like beating everybody around. I looked at that video, I said, what the? That couldn't have been a Jamaica, brother. So all y'all just sit down there and just let this one man have so much power and him just have a whip in him and just a beat yourself in your own homeland too? Yo, it grieved me, Simon. So yeah, Kanye West was right when he said that. But of course, they take things out of context with no explanation. It was us. It was us. We were submissive. A lot of us were quick to say Toby. That cat o' nine whip and stuff. It was too. Don't hit me. My skin is soft. Toby, right? Don't. Who's Kunta? You know? Well, hey, some of us came off and learned English right away. You came off that ship. First link. Hi, how are you? I am Toby Smith. Fuck, don't hit me like that again. I'm so, that hurt. You didn't want to get hit no more. You never even think that you could have like take with a whip and mash up a boy there and burn down the place, and you weren't built like that. So it was that spirit that kept that going for so long. That's what Kanye was saying. Me don't hold nothing against him. He was right. Wait till I start telling people that something there. Oh man. Well, I should have set this phone up. Here we go. I got you, caller. I got you. I got you. All right, live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm there. I think yeah, I said a true story. I thought man for real.
What?
He was a slave. He come to Jamaica when he book man. And we can basically the same thing, so they end up selling go and Haiti. And he got Haiti. He got yard first and said, but the boy don't place and the yard man they want to join him.
They go and Haiti go find some rebel. And the rebel them say, yeah, but man, look the bun down this rock for real.
And the man will everything you are. So I say you have to go. So you have to work together. So you have to right source. One day you bless it.
All right, man, as my brother. Yeah, man, and you don't know about the one when you not turn to and all of them, man. You know, not everybody did have the, oh, I'm here to be your yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, master. I'll lick your boots clean, sir. I know everybody did they have to do that. Some people did say, yo, you have to go hang me in this rascal. Me not do not one of that fuck. Hang me today. And why before you hang me to me, I mash up the wall of this blouse and skirt. You better catch me before I mash up the wall like them there. And then you had the, oh gosh, I can't, you know? So he wasn't wrong. But back to his wife, though, I see it like this. When you have money, there will always be women around to do whatever you say when you have money. Future said, Future the rapper, Future said, it'll amaze you what money do when it comes to these women. They come around me straight and leave bisexual. Yeah. And done tried everything. You in that man's face, in his face. Hey, Keisha. What's your name again, hon? Terry? Hey, Keisha, kiss Terry. Yeah, better than that. I want to see tongue all over the place and shit. Hey, Jojo, watch this. Watch this. Yo, John, come here. Watch this. All right, take her top off. She over there. I never did this before. All right, Terry, take her top off then, because she ain't never did it before. You look experienced. Show her. Yo, John, you see this blood clot, dog? Rich, you know, brother. Yep. Money make them do things. So when I see Kanye West's wife in doing, he was on the red carpet, and it looked like he said to her, okay, you're gonna have to take the coat off now. And she like, right here? And he's like, yeah, right here. I told you he was gonna have to take it off. And she goes, all right, say less. Blam, and she drops it. Right? John again, but yo, me and John a par with me from when? And John just in everything. You know, that's if John ever get in that trouble, we have to go bail him out, you know. But you know, the women are ready to do whatever it says. And a lot of us haven't been in that category of money and fame, so we don't know where it entails. You know what I'm saying? It's a different ball game when a man said lick a girl in her forehead with 50,000 US cash, like, pop, take that, and then just lick her. So she don't even complain that, damn, you hurt. You know, so 50,000 US in our stock. If you get hit with it sideways, y'all gonna hurt, right? Right. Like, there's a stock right there, so. No man, you know, I don't really money this time, I broke. See it? Wait there. Let's have a laugh. let's have a laugh real quick. All right. So check it. This is, I'm gonna give you a good look. All right. This is a lot of you. This is a lot of the right. That's all. All right. This is 40,000 right here. $40,000. This. See it? What's up, mama? She like, hey, how you doing? She like, what's good with you? I'm saying, I'm trying to, you know, turn up for the night. She like, I'm not into all that. I don't even know you like that. All right, I'm saying, listen, I'm not like these other dudes. Okay, I got short time. I'm in town for one night. You know what I mean, I see something I like. I want to take you out. Step into my world. Experience one night. You go your way, I go my way. It's all good. What are you talking about? I'm willing to pay for your time. Here. Slap her in our head with a brick, right? It hurt. You hear how it lick hard. It hit hard. That's 10,000 already. She like, ow. I got some morals about myself. Okay. That's 20. Your money don't impress me. Okay. That's 30. She start thinking, damn, 30,000. I could pay my rent for the whole year. Why you still thinking here? That's 40. That's 40,000. To a dude who got millions, 40,000 for the night is nothing. To a young lady who ain't got nothing much, 40,000 is more than her mama made this year. You understand? So in that world, when a dude up there and he like, what's up? I'm saying, you partying? You can take all this. I don't care about this here. Matter of fact, let me take the straps off and wet you down with this. Let me take the bands off and wet you down with this. And then start here. Here. You good? You good? You want more? Here. Morals and values go out the window. Okay? And that's just the reality of life. So, me not make nobody fool me. I talk about, oh, I don't have no price. Nobody can buy me because you ain't never been offered. You ain't never been offered. Very few. I'm not saying everybody. Very few could stand up. I said, no matter what them give me not take it. No matter what they give me not take it. I didn't reach 60K. I didn't reach 70K, 80K, 90K for one night. Let's find a way and see how we could do this without my husband finding out. That's what it turned into. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. She doing what she doing for her money, man. That's all it is. And nobody should be cussing out Kanye because he got one that's willing to do whatever it takes. The man said, drop your clothes in a public. She said, that's too easy. The jet we just came off of, the weekend we just had in Ibiza in Spain and Italy, I just went shopping. I just blew through 250,000 on one shopping spree, and it didn't even faze him. Take my clothes off? Okay, daddy. Naked in public, as the dear Shaban. We over here, man, he must not love that woman. Why you let your wife come outside like that? Would you want to see your daughter like that? He don't care. He don't care. He is in the public spotlight. And they'll continue to talk. He understands marketing. He understands that if you keep doing the same thing over and over, soon people stop paying attention to you. You got to do something different. You have to do something that they stay talking about. And that's where they're at with it. You know, haters going to take this clip, little bro, and say you have money. I don't have no money. I have one big rifle right next to me with a pan belly pan it where holds 75 shots if you come in my house. And I have a firearm on me at all times. I don't have no money. This is fake money. This is not real. It's fake. I'm broke. In real life, I am super broke. I'm struggling like everybody else. I just make the struggle look good, I guess. Right? Me not have no money like that. Please don't come think say me have money like that. So when me ask you know for chip in a little thing for a little thing, me no want nobody to tell me about me did a flash money in front of them. I know me ask for chip in a little thing for a little thing. I don't have no money. I have 6 kids. I earn like a regular person. I see a video somebody put up on YouTube about SouFLoTV earns this much per year and has this much and this. Leave me alone. Me not have no money like that. And plus, if this was actually real money, I wouldn't show it off to you like this. Because me, I'm not one of them kind of people there. Right? Me not have no money, me broke. Me broke. My wife broke. My family broke. My picking them needy. I do my best to pay the bills. And I enjoy doing what I do on a daily basis. See? That's something there with it. So no, it's not real money. Let's clarify that real quick, because some people are gonna go out, they're gonna say our real money is not real money, is prop money. What you say, babe? Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Yeah, you can't tell me nothing not real money that. You see
Bro. Yo, why?
You know what I'm gonna say though?
My brother, me know that the one say. Me know that the one say.
You see, if I tell you about the real money, and you over there play, tell him say, boy, over there make beer money.
All the boy will tell them, about them should rob me when they see me at Jamaica, come me I go have whole heap of cash for me. I think at this CC, I think at this CC, you know.
You say you can't tell him say the real money that. I bet before you week done, you go see power and video somewhere in our corner say SouFLo Pani live a flat money to viewers then.
Me know.
Me give about 3 to 4 days to see somewhere in our corner somewhere.
Me know, and them do it all the time. Splice and cut.
Boy, me I tell you. Anyway, me I go and tune in for the show. We could make that laugh.
All right, bro. Yo. Hey, me broke. Let me say it one more time. Me broke. You know what wife you just said? She just came in the house. She said if it was real money, it wouldn't be sitting right there anyways. If it was real money, I don't flaunt money. I don't travel with money, and I don't flaunt money. All right? Even when I'm there at Jamaica, right? This is what I do. Survey a little place, see what we are going to do, and boom, go get the cash to do it. Me even pick out who me I going to give money to already. So by the time you reach me, I don't have $1 for me, because I go straight to the people them who me take out the money for. And I say, you know, some can give a person a little 200 US or a little 100 US or a little $50 or something, right? So we don't take that out. How much we need for do this, babe? How much it costs for getting at that and that? And money done right there. I don't travel with money like that, and I don't flaunt money. I'm not one of them guys. I think it's so tacky. I really do. So it's not something that I would do. The richest people in the world never show you $1. You know? The people who actually have real money, they never show you $1. Well, some of them anyway. Mr. Vibes Cartel show money on fee money look like it long till it chop it, cause some cash purchases when we see him make. But anyhow, 1 and 2 will do it. But majority of them, and those with super money, like you ever seen a Bill Gates flash a Kyle? You ever see Bill Gates do this? You know when the rappers be like this, the rappers be like, call me. You know we out here stunting, son. Money ain't nothing. You feel me? Money ain't nothing. I'll be at your girl crib when you ain't there. And trust me, one of these, she gonna bust it wide open for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? We got that. You never see a Bill Gates or Warren Buffett or you know, even a Elon Musk. Elon Musk is 400 and something billion dollars up. You never see them man that do that with money. So me broke is props money, but it did what it had to do for the point. Hiding in plain sight. Whoever else I watch, a joke where I make, okay? This is a skit. Audrey Wright says, absolutely, Audrey. 2 hours later, they're getting robbed. Yep. Anyhow, you rob me, you just a practice for rob somebody else, because you're not get a thing. And I always say that. You're not getting a thing. All me ask you is don't kill me neither. But and let's not speak that at any other rate or repeat that again. But in there, yeah, it look good though, you know. Me not like look good. Look at it now. It look good. What you could have done right now with a stock like this? Eh? What could you do right now with a stock like this? Could I really do some things? And this ain't even a lot. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. There's about 60, 70K right here. And another 30 up there, so 100K. This is what 100K looks like in real life. Somehow we will never see 100K in our real life. So let me show. Since we have it out already, let me make you feel what 100K feel like. Since we have it out already. So see it there. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That's 80K right there. And another 20 right here. I took the bands of 20K and gave it to my kids and tell them if it does make it rain. And they made it rain all over the room and stuff. And I actually did an Instagram video making it rain with the babies. So, and in the Instagram video, we even said it is prop money the children are playing with. So nobody get the wrong idea. And I'm not one of them people to bring prop money and come tell us it's real money. See? So that's 100K right there. That's a hundo. No fun now have 100K save up, right? All right, that's what it looked like right here. 100,000. A boy slap your girl in her face with this. She probably going home with him. Or she probably going to throw neck like a giraffe out in the parking lot. She won't even go home. You better hope so you have one decent woman. He don't have to know. I don't normally do this type of stuff, but yo. Yeah. Anyhow, moving right along. This is what 100K look like. See? Let me put this dog on, man. And get back to what we are talking about this morning. Where we at with this? Trump says, okay, let's get into this tariff stuff and blow right past it. Anybody know what's going on with Lisa Hyper and Spice? We're talking about all kind of something this morning, you know. We have sensible stuff to talk about, but I'm intrigued by other things also. I see a thing where bust off on social media between Lisa Hyper and Spice. I thought they were cool. I didn't know they were beefing. I see somebody say you still a walk up here after all what happened to you or something like that, and then you know God have a piece of beating put on for you and all kind of something. I see a lot of people say it look like Lisa gone off her, you know, gone off her medis and she needs some help. She'll have an episode again or something like that. Somebody go check on Lisa, man. You know, Lisa good when she's good, you know. She's good when she's good. Anyways, hear this out. So the tariff situation that happened yesterday that was supposed to be in place has been given a 30 days rest, I think. Donald Trump said he's not going to enforce for 30 days because Canada has come to some agreement with him to make things pop off in his favor. Let's run through it in 5 minutes or less. Keep your ears this way. Trump says he paused the U.S. tariff of Canada for at least 30 days after a call with Trudeau, which is the Prime Minister of Canada. President Donald Trump announced on Monday that proposed U.S. tariffs on Canadian goods have been paused for 30 days, citing efforts by the Canadian leader to secure the border. The announcement followed an afternoon call between Trump and the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Trump had threatened 25% tariff on the Canadian goods beginning this week. Trudeau said in a statement that Canada is spending $1.3 billion on reinforcing the border. Roughly 10,000 frontline personnel are and will be working on the Canadian border, protecting. The country is appointing a special fentanyl czar because a lot of fentanyl have been floating in to the U.S. through Canada as well, and fentanyl is devastating the United States of America. and will designate drug cartels as terrorists as well, Trudeau said. He added that Canada would spend an additional $200 million on a new intelligence program targeted at organized crime and specifically at the drug fentanyl. On the social media platform he owns, Truth Social, Trump said that he was pleased with the dealing, noting, quote unquote, as president, it is my responsibility to ensure the safety of all Americans, and I am doing just that. Trump also proposed 25% tariff on Mexico on Monday after reaching a deal with the Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum Pardo for more border protection. The announcement averted an immediate trade war between the U.S. and the two of its closest allies that had spooked investors and threatened to drive up prices for a range of consumer goods. The S&P 500 stock index dropped in early trading Monday, but recovered some of its losses after the Mexico deal was announced. Now, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said that the market dip had no impact on Trump's decision to pause the tariff on Mexico. Trump signed executive orders on Saturday to impose the 25% tariff on Mexico and Canada and 10% tariff on China starting February 4th. The order state tariffs are necessary to help stop the illegal flow of drugs and of illegal people into the United States of America. In other words, secure your friggin' borders is what Trump was saying, because we're trying to secure the border, but you guys are just letting them through, both from the Canadian side with drugs coming in and from Mexico side with drugs and illegal immigrants. Even the legal immigrants from many other countries are using Mexico as their way to enter into the U.S., right? So he wants that stopped immediately. Trump signed executive orders to have that stopped. Trump pledged during his presidential campaign that he would boost immigration enforcement and combat fentanyl. He ran on these 2 points. He has used the tariff threat as a bargaining chip to help deliver on those campaign promises. The ruler or leader of Mexico announced that she is sending 10,000 National Guard troops to the border immediately. Asked Monday if he blinked in the negotiation with Mexico. Did you blink in the negotiation with Mexico? Did you almost back down? Trump pointed to the troop deployment. He said there was no blinking. She did agree to send 10,000 soldiers to the border. I would say that's a lot. Wouldn't you? That's a pretty good, he said. Now, with that said, for those of you who follow politics closely, you will know that some things are not what it seems all the time. Like, for instance, check this out. Let's see. Shout out to the Latinos for Trump and Mexicans for Trump. You did a really good job on your people, and they're really screwed right now because he just lifted protection for 600,000 Venezuelans and others who came through, and he just okayed deportation of 1 million individuals who came through the border under Biden administration. That's factual. Paper signed. Out of here. Remember, he said, and just swore in 30,000 new ICE department officers yesterday. Now, where's the babe that I cry on TV down in Miami? Yeah, me have the lady. Me I go play her video right now. But I'm just sipping my tea and laughing at the same time. Not only that, it's not looking good for them. It's not, but like I said before, right? We are watching people get what they voted for, and we have no problem with them getting what they voted for. Dorothy T says Canadian borders are tight. I go across to New York, Vermont often, as I'm only 1 hour from the border. You need to watch. Okay, well, Dorothy T, you need to watch the Canadian border show. They have one called UK Border Patrol. They have Canadian Border Patrol. It's a lot of guns and drugs that are caught all the time, going back and forth. Now, here's the thing. What you see caught on camera, you best believe that there's a lot that is not caught. So it is a conduit. It is a way for ecstasy pills and fentanyl and all other kinds of drugs coming from Canada over into the US, right? And also, we already know, coming out of Mexico, same thing as well. So I guess he's standing on business. I wanted to know yesterday, what was the gripe with Canada? I think, remember, that's my question that I asked. I said, what did Canada do? It seemed like Canada just got hit in a stray, in a drive-by. Like, Canada been our friend, right? That's what I said yesterday. I was seeking to find out where this came from. Suddenly, tariffs against Canada? Oh. Illegal immigrants are also using Canada to get through to the US. But not only illegal immigrants, but a lot of drugs is coming through the Canadian border into the US. So that right there. Dorothy T says, I watch it too. The weed, okay, but gun control is controlled. I don't know. You talking about weed, we talking about fentanyl. We talking about pills. We ain't talking about weed. We talking about pills, fentanyl, coke, right? Also, there's a lot of dope being ran from the US into Canada because Canada has an insatiable appetite for pure cocaine as well, which comes from that direction up the road, right? So them kind of something. They have been saying that for years, SouFlo. Well, they've been saying it for years and now they acting on it. Is what it is. I'm not mad. As far as all this goes, we've known that for years, though. Not BM, you're saying we've been saying that, they've been saying that for years. We've known that for years. Listen, growing up in Miami, right? I hit my going into teenage years when the crack epidemic hit. So growing up in Miami, a lot of friends and high school associates and guys we just knew, this is their jumped off the porch moment when they jumped off into the dope game. This is when you started seeing young boys, yo, I'm finna go out of town. We're gonna drop this pack and come back real quick. And these school kids, like 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, they'll come back into town, brand new car, holding something like this, you know, like getting money, serious money. And it was known from back then that the further north you go, the higher the price was for the dope. And if you could make it all the way over into Canada, you talking super money for that dope. So that's always been a no-no. If you ask anybody who grew up from down in Miami from back in the day, that's been a fact. Everybody knows that from back then. It's cheaper down south. It gets more expensive the further north you go, period, right? T95 South, Audrey Wright says, I'm running like Pitbull only for find out, say, in my Chihuahua, says, Kaitaja Empress says 1986 Miami. Yeah, I'm more in the 90s. I'm more in the 90s, early 90s. But that ain't far, because it started off in about 86, right? Yeah, but I started getting awareness of it because I came of age, early 90s. My boy Joe would say, Dad, I'm finna hit the road. Yeah, I'm finna hit that road. We going out of town. Out of town was the talk back then. Where you at? Well, I'm going out of town. I'm going OT. It's funny because I grew up knowing OT to mean we going out of town to slang dope. And now I work in OT, which is occupational therapy. So it's two different OTs, right? But back then it was like, when you hear a high schooler say, yeah, we going OT. That means packages going up the road. Some would make it back, some wouldn't make it back. You know, money started spreading around Miami. Dunks started being made. All that. Yeah. OT. You know, OT is overtime. It was out of town back in the day. Now it's overtime, occupational therapy, and all the other kind of things you can think about that are progressive and productive. OT was overtime also. So context, yes. OT was overtime also. I ain't never know nobody to call overtime OT. We used to say overtown. Opelika, Cass City, Overtown, yeah, Dade County. We ain't never called we never called Overtown OT. Nobody from Miami called Overtown OT. My grandparents lived in Overtown. I used to hang out at 183rd Street Flea Market. My people them shoot up so I time to this is my whole growing up feel right here, okay? We never referred to Dessa as OT. It was Overtown. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm talking about Overtown. Probably more prevalent in Vancouver, U.S., Ontario, Niagara side. In Quebec, U.S. border is more rigid. Probably, Dorothy T. But if you're talking all that, then I don't speak on stuff I don't know about. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know all borders of Canada and all, all angles up. I'm talking about the part where Americans or illegal immigrants from the U.S. grab their bags and walk over into Canada. That part is where I'm talking about. I ain't talking about all the other places you talking about. Should get real technical now, probably more prevalent in Vancouver / U.S., Ontario, Niagara side. Yeah, that's the side I'm talking about. But in Quebec, U.S. border is more rigid. I don't know about all that. But I'll stay out of that lane there because I don't know. So educate me and I will stand educated or corrected. Banches says, yes, they did. I worked as a corrections officer. Banches, I don't know about all that because my mama worked in the corrections department as well. It was back then. I used to go down to her job. She worked at North Miami Correctional Facility. I used to go down to her job and I would see the guys sagging their pants and I would ask my mom why they sagging the pants, or some of them would have one sleeve rolled up like this on their shirt. And I would ask my mom, I said, why they wear their pants like that? And my mom would say, it's because they playing games in here. Like it's a call. She said it's a call sign. And I said, a call sign for what? And she said, basically it's to let others who are into a certain lifestyle know that they get down like that. That is the reason why I never sagged my pants. I'm talking about I was 14 years old. Remember me telling us I'm going to get my driver's license at 14? My driver's license at 14 was a learner's permit. Back in the day, learner's permit didn't say, my story them line up enough. Back in the day, your learner's permit didn't say for learner's permit on it. So my mom, thinking I got my regular driver's license, my mom used to give me the car. So I used to go drop my sister and brother where they need to go, right? Drive around Miami, and I would go pick her up from work. So I'm going to end up our job with our car. And I would see these guys walking around the facility. And I would ask her, why their pants like that? And my mom would tell me, say, basically, I bought them on something. But she didn't say it like that. She said it's a call sign. And my mom worked at that Department of Corrections for many years. And I never heard nobody refer to Overtown as OT. Maybe they did. I just didn't hear them. If you were working there back in them days, then you're probably way older than I am. But I never heard nobody refer to it as OT, right? We did driver's ed in school. Yes, we did driver's ed in school. It was a part of the curriculum. And me want drive from a long time, from early. So, of course, jumped in. Sometimes they gave you the class, though, and you didn't have a choice. It just came down on your thing as a requirement. So you ended up learning how to drive anyways from an early age, right? Those borders, lots of folks work and shop in the U.S. They cross often. True, Onika St. John. And Nans says the sleeve rolled up with the white T-shirt underneath. Boy, Nans, we just know that one sleeve, it was one side that the sleeve used to roll up, and then them used to have the pants way down under them body. And I just thought it was suspect, so I asked her, and she told me it was that. So I never did it, and none of my boys do it either. And I have 4 boys, and none of my boys ever wore their pants like that. You know? That's why Jamaicans should not follow that lifestyle, not knowing what it really is. And the thing about that is, we tell them. We tell them. Because listen where I'm telling you I found it out from. My mom watches this show. So, and I don't want my mom tune in and be like, him lie. Me never work at no Department of Corrections. My mom worked at the Department of Corrections. She worked there for an extensive period of time. She was well known there at the Department of Corrections. She moved from there in Miami when she retired from that position to another part of Florida, way up the road, out in the sticks, and opened up a restaurant there, right? So me know about that from way back then. So that's how I found about it. So when I'm telling my Jamaican brothers, say, pull up your pants, bro, and you hear them talk about, where I watch man pants for? It's okay. I know me I watch your pants. And the other one them where like what them I see when your pants down so low I watch your pants. But I guess you like that too. Because you're just calling attention to your body for what reason I don't know. Me not in a body business, so me not call no attention to my body. Matter of fact, me afraid. So my belt them tight no blouse and skirt. Yeah, you have to go fight me to pull my belt, you have to cut it off of me. But them boy no belt, pants under them body, whole body out the door. What does a woman do when she's promiscuous and she's trying to bring attention to her butt? She wears an outfit that accentuates her ass, right? Right. Where you would do that for as a man? You're not straight. You're bent up. You're bent. You're bent up. You're calling attention to your booty for what? You're a man. But y'all don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. We don't wear clothes like that, brother. Yeah. Plus my gun always there on me and it's heavy. So I can't wear no loose pants like that. My pants have to there on me. Good. In case me have to run, in case me have to shoot, move, and communicate, and tap a hold up my thing too. Yeah, so I don't know. They be out here all loose. Yeah, I know that's what y'all old heads say, but it's a new time now. Some things never change. You can't rub it out. It starts from them. Batman something in a prison. It's exactly that to this day. You didn't change nothing. You didn't change nothing. Right. And for the woman them. Did I tell y'all when I went into the phone store to pay my phone bill? Me usually pay my phone bill automatic. This time I don't know what happened. The phone bill now I'm paying. I'm cut off my phone. I walk in at the phone store to find out what I go on. There's a brother in there, big tall man like myself. Pants, and you can't miss it because as soon as you walk in the door, the phone store is only that big. Soon as you walk in the door, he's at the counter. Him have a woman with him a push a stroller. She have one baby walking on the ground, a little boy. She have a baby in the stroller and her belly is big. Like she about to have one next baby. And the brother that she with, his pants under him ass. And okay, if I saw your style go. But the brother did have on some white boxers and the shit marking on the boxers, brother. You can't see it from you open the door of the store. And I'm saying to myself, right? At least wear some clean underwear. But then I said to myself, me start look on the girl funny. Because I was like, what part of you make you feel like this a kind of man you should have in your life? You know, I'm not into violence, but I would probably uppercut my daughter. Like just for like, why you, what's that? What's that? And you out in public with him like that. And you're not saying nothing to him neither. Like that. And she's sitting there chilling. And there's no way she couldn't see it. There's no way she couldn't see it. Come see it as me open the door, walking that store, is the first thing we see. He was straight ahead at the counter. He was the person they were dealing with. And then we would be next in line. Have you ever seen the stud gay girl doing? Yeah, them too. Them too. All the loud one over which part looking good. Yeah, them too. Everyone else on this platform, all the way from England. 563, big up yourself. Thank you for being here, family. I appreciate you. Shout out to our British family. Tuesday Jane, big up yourself. Tuesday Jane says, have you ever seen the stud ones? I call them the uptown Harlem studs or the Brooklyn studs. Yo, what up, son? What up, B? Yeah, what's good? What's popping? They be all, what up? Yo, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? Them two. Pants sagging. And I don't know what's wrong with some of y'all sisters. Now we going off topic like a mug. I don't know what's wrong with some of y'all sisters. How when they're with man, right? I want to have 1 and 2 pick me, right? And then when I decide, so I'm done with man, I want of them here I want. I know the children walking around looking confused, like I got 2 mommies and one of them a dude mommy. Like, why y'all be doing that to your kids? And how y'all end up over there? I'm trying to figure out. I'm not holding nothing against you. I'm just trying to figure out like what make you go there. What John hurt you that bad. But hey, I be seeing it in the grocery store, man. And anytime one real man come around, you know, and you can sit say she have kids. She done, she know where to get cock up and jack up already and these things. So she's like she will take a 1 preps and everything by the time you turn around and look. See them here? It's like, don't be looking at my girl. Like, don't be looking at my girl. I don't want her because if she want you, our standards low. You can keep her. I wasn't even looking over there. They'd be intimidated. Some of them see them watch you, and then they'd start move how you move. You know what I mean? Like if you move like them, start move like that to yo, what up? I bet. Follow fashion. I want to rub front. Rub front business. I feel them business. Introvert Naya. I literally see the girl on my Facebook that was married. And then like a few weeks ago, I saw that she was marrying a female from Atlanta. And I was like, oh, wow. Okay. LOL. Yeah. No, something in the water. But you know, everybody is flipsy flopsy these days. I'm willing to go try. I'm willing to go try anything once at least. I saw them go on. No hate. No hate. To each his own. Okay? Do your thing. Whatever floats your boat. And your life to live. Olika St. John, if me ever cross over, I want a girly girl. But not likely, come like wood. Boy. Yeah. Men aren't that bad. That says men aren't that bad. There's a woman that she's on some podcast. She said she tried it for like 3 or 4 years, getting a full-blown relationship and everything because she was just tired of men. And that taught her, for one, she ran back to the other side. And that taught her what men deal with women because she didn't assume the man position in a fair relationship. So she, you know, like I'm trying to lead her. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to be the protector provider. She was like, this motherfucker wouldn't listen for shit. Like she this, she that, she this, and then listening to her complain, everybody was like, that's the same complaints that men have. And she was like, yeah, I know. That's why I'm back over on this side. Hey man, you think the grass did green up on the other side? Hey, crossover if you want crossover here. Are you a business that? I'm not here to tell anybody how to live their life. If that is what thou chosest to do, then thou doest thee. All right? You not do nothing for me. She got scared straight. Onika St. John said she got scared straight. Remember that show that they used to have on TV, Scared Straight? When they used to bring the liquor picking them in our prison, and the man used to be like, yeah, wait till they bring, come here, and try grab after them through the cell door. Come here. They like, they're like, that's where you're gonna be if you keep on behaving bad. And he like, don't come in here, little boy. Come in here, cause I can smell you. Smell so good from over there. Hey, some things I do to you in here. Scared Straight, yo. Scared Straight was that. Hold on there. Yo, big up yourself. I appreciate you. Yo says SouFlo carpet munch. I'm gonna call them. Hello. Hey, that's an old word. That's an old term, and we don't know if them still like that term. They are not, but we're not discriminating. Okay, we're just trying to figure out and trying to understand. I don't understand how a woman that has children and young children too, ends up over there. The dynamics don't make no sense to me. You know, but at the end of the day, I'm not discriminatory. You live your life. I'm not here to control Earth. I think we gotta coexist because this was here long before me, and apparently it's gonna be here long after I go too. So I ain't trying to stir up nothing. I'm just trying to understand. You know, we just having a conversation like family members kind of thing. Introvert Naya says, I found out females that I knew had feelings for me that I didn't even know. My friend told me, and I wasn't even concerned with all of that. Yeah, them boys be in the same thing too. I told y'all the story about the homie that I had in high school, man. Till the man bust out one day about, oh, your eyes. And your eyes are just so beautiful. And now I'm thinking he playing, right? Because it was on the phone. And I was like, hey, what? Stop that stupid shit. He was like, this nigga, he said, no, I'm serious. That's an aim. Why? It's just something about your eyes. Just now, mind you, me telling that story already, so watch this, because I can't go wrong. Any which part Shane Smith there, Shane a laugh off of this blood clean. Because Shane look for me first and say, Shane say, brother, you know, see my try turn you in and girl. Because the brother gone shopping, right? He gone shopping and he must say, yo, we going back to school. You know, back to school in Miami back in the day. Not like now the kids them wear shorts and slippers go to school and them fine. Nobody no worried about go back to school. For us growing up, going back to school was a big deal. You come back September morning, you have to come back fresh new shoes, this, that, and the other. My mother never have them kind of money there. So my brother know if him parents rich and things, see. So oh, I'm going shopping to go back to school. You not getting nothing? I said, no, my mom can't afford all that. You know what I mean? And me never start work yet on them something there. My little money, actually I did start working, but my little money I pay as me start work. My mother said, you are pay the light bill. So I'm 14 paying the light bill with my little Winn-Dixie money. As me start, true life story. You are pay the light bill, right? All right. This man said, come shopping with me, man. I'll get you a few things. It ain't nothing. You thinking that's the homie. That boy I can't sucker me in enough. That's why I said, Miss Ruby, Mas Clevey, thank you for the way I was raised. Because if me never raised them weird, but them couldn't catch me. Right? Man, I throw them hook and I try to get fish, but I wasn't a fish. So I wasn't biting nobody's hook. Anyhow, big shopping go on and brother buy outfit and him a match theme outfit them to my outfit. Me not pay no mind. So me just say, yo, me I get some nice shirt and some nice pants and stuff to go with it. Shirt and them kind of something there. Me notice now when time school start, he might call me and ask me what you wearing tomorrow. Me I say, I real talk, me I tell you no. Me I say, I don't know. I don't normally pick up my clothes that I'm wearing tomorrow. I just wear, you know, freestyle what I'm wearing in the morning. So, she didn't say, yo, yeah, I might try match with you and the boy, I might try dress you up like him, yeah. Like a couple. I may tell Shane, say, yo, Shane, I'm going with that one. And Shane was like, all right, you'll see. You'll see. And the same brother me I telling us say in the Mitsubishi Galant, and the man had a 5.0 Mustang convertible first fit scene, and him crash it by accident, and him father say, I'm going to teach you a lesson. So him father get him a Mitsubishi Galant. Hear him. This not even my kind of car. I can't even stunt like I want to. You know, I'm gonna mash up this car so I could get another car. I want a Mustang again, right? I'm gonna make my daddy buy me a Mustang again. So that I did first and only time me ever skip school. You know, see how my story them tie in. All right, this is the first time I end up a run through pork and beans projects because over there so the brother crash and then tell me about run. And don't look back, and I will take care of this, right? Him that they are running stop sign them in the Mitsubishi Galant. I talk about fuck the stop sign. Run through the first stop sign. Me I said blood fire cause it's a four-way intersection, but there's only stop signs on our side. The straight side don't have no stop sign. So anything I come, I go straight, and I like everybody have to stop, right? Him run through the first one, ying. Me say, yo, that you tell him not too right. You know, myself, you know, me I say, where you gonna get yourself, you know? You should have stayed in a school, you know. This is when you start talking to yourself in a patwa now, you know. Every little teaching where you grow up with in a Jamaica come back in your head now. So me I say, look what you're foreigner do. Post the car, mash up and you get mash up in it. You know, your people them go shame. I cut school. Brother, you better hurry up and find your way go back to school. You see, by the time the brother reach the next stop sign, and me hear, fuck the stop sign. Ying, and him floor the car. Ying, me I'm gonna see a big, broad, old school Cadillac coming at my side of the car, full speed. Bow! Clap the Ross car. I don't know if me dead and gone to heaven or the car spin like it a go flip. I mean, I feel myself like, you know, me broke up or anything. When the car finally stopped spin, beer fluids up on the ground, the car mash up. The Cadillac driver come out a cuss. Him look for me. Him say, run. Me not know when me there, you know. And this man tell me about run. I'll take care of everything. I'll just tell my dad it's an accident. Run. Take off and run. Remember I told y'all when I was running through, that's when I seen the guy who did hold the gun on my head when me did. A while back, me there school, I talk bad. You know, I try be bad. So I tell a youth, say, hey boy, me a gunman, me shot you in your torso. And the little Yankee youth come back at that time, I don't know about gun, you know. But let's try to get them Yankee youth to offer me. My daddy I eating cereal in a school. Timothy turn up back at me with a revolver and my head back. What you said now, nigga? You said you gonna do what? In the cafeteria. I mean look around like this and look up in at the gun. Is him me see when me I run through the projects. And me look, me run up to the top floor and me I run across them corridor. And me see like them have them doors open. I guess they don't have AC or whatever. And me looking at one of them and I seen him in a wheelchair. And what I know now to be his legs are atrophied, meaning him leg them start get skinny like this because I paralyzed. And me move forward and then me back up again and look in there. I asked what happened to him. His mom said they were playing Russian roulette and Timothy shot himself in the head. And this is the aftermath. I'm going to take off again and run. Right? Why? This man today I try to dress me like him. Eventually, him called me one evening. You know when you used to link up with the brethren them and thing, this time him called me. Talk about my eyes. And it's just something about your eyes. Just like they're so beautiful and I just like how they're full and just big and just beautiful. And so I say, yo, brother, stop the bullshit. And he was like, no, I'm so serious. Kind of have one strong Spanish accent, but in the black. I come from one of them, Nicaragua or one of them places there. He said, no, I'm so serious. I said, hey, boy. Hey, boy. I said, yo, you serious? He said, no, I'm dead serious. I said, yo, may I tell everybody say about the man? I said, may I tell everybody say about the man? The brother hang up the phone so fast. Now when I play my player or I serious, can I hang up the phone quick? Never came back to my school again. Instant transfer. I didn't know where he went. And I thought for a long time, I was like, yo, that's weird. I used to hear people say, yo, Eduardo transferred to Miami Beach Senior High. I seen him. He out in Flamboyant now. That's your homeboy. I'm like, nothing my homeboy, nothing. But when we finally see him, I had left and went. And when I came back, I'm walking through 163rd Street Mall. And when I seen him in the mall, he was super out, super flamboyant, cross-dress type with a group of them that was that way. And I'm walking down the middle of the mall. Because, you know, I like to like double back on my on places. This is me seeing him as a grown person, you know. Years later, everybody left school and gone and do them thing already. This is me seeing him as a grown person. Because I like double back to so you know when you're like, you know, some me used to go to the mall when me go and see what the mall look like, and you know, me used to play over this so and this. So I go in the mall and I walk through the mall and I said, boy, the mall dead. This mall used to be jumping back in the day. And I seen a group of them come, yeah, peer, hey, oh girl. And so then I get closer and closer and closer. I'm saying, I know this person. This person look very, who this? Bomba clot. I am. Oh, damn. Hey, man. He living his truth. He's not hiding no more. He out and living his truth. Big up to him. Whatever he doing with his life right now. He out. I can't call his name to him name Eduardo. I don't remember what his last name was. Anybody who from North Miami to senior high, junior high days, senior high days, no. Eduardo, he have the holy papa scare them, and then him left that and him the crash up and him father by him the Mitsubishi Galant red and him mash up. Real story, me I tell you. So you gotta be careful too. That's why I be close to my sons, man. I be like, yo, why you spending so much time over your homeboy's house? Go home, go blood clot study, man. No man, no itch up a man yard them kind of way there. Me not have no friend who come itch up a my yard them kind. I don't feel the need to be around no man for that long. If me want there around some of them, I go curl up under me woman. Other than that, I have productive things to do. Where you want you there, your virgin yard so long for? Because I know them kind of something that can happen in a real life. You know what I mean? I used to babysit this set of twins and their brother, the brother he apparently was gay already. The little boy used to wear a shirt on his head like long hair. Early. Let's see if I him this a call. What I would have think if one of them call in? SouFlo, you remember me? We would have a laugh this morning. Caller, you stop call. All right, caller, do me a favor and call back. I had to switch the phones over to the speaker. Do me a favor and call back. Yo, man, I drop off of a chair in this morning. You remember me? Hey, boy. Yo, we grow a different, man. Thank God. Thank God. Big up to my uncle them. Shout out to Uncle Peter. Big up to Uncle Ricky, Uncle Junior, Uncle Mikey, especially man like Uncle Junior, Uncle Mikey and them man. For me, Uncle them, yeah, Uncle Peter and them man. Even my dad. My dad used to be like, Sean, you see that something that one there? Round don't. Yeah, yo, you see if as a man, you better go scoop up your picnic them here. You better go scoop up your picnic them. Let me tell you something. Your daughter, I was thinking about this morning and I said, would your daughter, are you the kind of man that you would be proud if your daughter actually ended up with a man like you? If your answer to that question is hell no, you need to change your life. You know what I mean? Are you the kind of man that you would be proud and happy that your daughter ended up with him? If you can't honestly look in the mirror and answer that question there as a man and say, man, if my daughter had a man like me, I just hope she have the discipline to listen to him and allow him to lead, because I know she's going places and I know she'll be well protected and well loved, right? If you can't say that, then you're not ready yet. You're still upon your journey, see? And also, you got to pay attention to your children, not just your daughters. Pay attention to your son them, because all kind of manner of evil and pestilence out in our world, and your children are being exposed to way more than you think they are, because a lot of us get grown and then we forget when we were young. You know what I mean? We start telling ourselves like, say the world perfect and your kids them are going to figure everything out and you see everything. You know, remember say your mother never see nothing. You know, remember say you could use to hide a whole heap of stuff from your father. You know, remember say it's important to be around your children so you can influence them. I look at Kai right now and I watch Kai mimic my behavior all the time. The other day, Kai got upset, right, with Milani. And I said, calm down. Why are you acting so upset for no reason? That little 6-year-old look at me and tell me, say, I see you upset all the time. No, he said, I said, why are you acting so angry for no reason? He said, I see you angry all the time. I said, boy, This is a moment where I had to pause, right, and think quickly. What are you going to tell him? Because he does see me upset. What are you going to tell him? So I said to him, I said, you see me upset all the time, but you see me work it out and go back to being loving and caring and normal, right? He said, yeah, but I see you upset all the time. But I see you angry all the time still, though. You know what I mean? So you have to be there for them. Somebody I got influence them if you're not influence them. My father used to say, you know, some gonna like thick woman, you know. Yeah, cause that them used to do, and them I drive around with me about look on one day. See how she round. Me a little youth, you know, in a front seat. I say, me don't know if you look one. big man tell me about look on one day, see how she round. But it's sure registered, cause sooner or later now when me able to look for myself, me I said, but I want the round. I just the round one them me the want to see after that, right? It was the seed was planted already. So I be a round one them me I look on now from when me like them round. When you see my wife? When you see Shakira? You see how she round and nice. Yeah, me like them round, curvy, shapely like that. Even when we first met, I said, babe, so boy, you can beautiful and everything, but you could do it put on some weight still. Yeah, you could do it put on a little weight still, you know. No, she put on the little weight. Proper settings. Just like I like. I like. Yeah. Yeah, like when my daughter asks why Jamaica so violent. Stop me dead in my tracks, Audrey Wright said. You don't know what to say, right? Yes, me I tell you, Mr. Bram Bram. Shaki well round. Well round up, me I tell you. More time than some head away. I said, boy, you just nice to look at. You know? You're just nice to look at. Sometimes God should have just make man different. Can you know one time we do that something there and then we pop off and we like done? Can you pop off and the thing just sit down and lay down and you know you're done. That's all. You have to go recoup and come again and these things. And me I say, why God couldn't make away, you know, just turn up and come on and it just stay there. And it don't go down and you just run in when you're ready and just stay there. Mr. Me that living there something, you know, like whole day for real, you know. But then we probably wouldn't get anything accomplished. We probably she would have just a breathe, go so we wouldn't get nothing accomplished. Me tell her those something that living there something. Me not lie. Permanently moving in there. That's a walk out and a wine all day. Yeah. But yeah, be there for your kids, then, man. It's super important as men, especially as men. SouFlo, it's Tuesday morning, don't spoil. Reggae girl, big up yourself. Ready again, and come on now, cooperate. Audrey blows and fireman. Mr. God must have a sense of humor, you know. Must have a sense of humor, because I tell you the mind is willing. But you know, the body is handicapped sometimes. You know, you're not cooperating and my body, you're not working. What? Me not feed you good. Eh? Go for the whole heap of the carrot juice and it's sitting them where I drink up and take it with vitamins and them something like this. No? Like that? Go wait and come again, sir. I saw you go here, man. I saw you go, you can't Superman when you are Superman. And then sometimes you get lucky and catch a good break. And you say, Lord, fire me this. I'm here going so proud of myself. That's life. I know all the time. Anyhow, you know what? Nobody never tell me what go on with Lisa Hyper and Spice. No? Nobody don't know? Okay, we're gonna skip past that. Introvert Naya said, if my man don't feel like that about me, something is clearly wrong. LOL, that's a beautiful thing. Introvert Naya. Remember the girl the lady was say no, it was a brother. Was it a brother? One of them there SouFLoTV. Let's try remember. When he said he hasn't touched his wife in like months and he does not have no feelings for her. Me not lie, that happened to me already in our relationship. And that's when I realized that the relationship was done. That's why I keep on telling women, I said, that mouth that you have, must cleave it. That man, yeah, my grandfather always say, woman strength in them mouth. But you see that mouth the way you have, it would sometimes, man, it will make one man where you're there with will really check for you, end up really hate you. Like the man would genuinely develop a hate for, not a dislike for a moment because he's upset, a genuine hate for you. I developed a genuine hate for this woman that I was with. I never know, say, is a genuine hate me develop here till it get to the point where my body just shut down completely, couldn't do nothing with her. Nothing. No matter how me try. All that bathroom I fight with the something so and come no man do something. Where you flip it and flap it and nothing. I realized all along, leading up to that, I was saying stuff to myself. You know, and I first met that story. The dirty, nasty, thinking bitch. How you gonna be with a woman and this is how you see her? I don't think that me I said to myself, you know, when she lay down in the bed and she turn it this way and she turn it that way and she beard and go put on her little tongues and this and that and the little teeth through negligee and whatever. And I'm like, me there right back her like, can disgust me. Turn me back and go sleep. If me the hand, me go in the bathroom, handle my business and come out and lay down right next to her, turn me back to her and go sleep. And it never dawned on me, because I was young, never dawned on me until later when my body just completely shut her out. So I go a road. Come and say, yo, me too young for this to happen to me. Something off. Me go a road, and I tell you, say, first thing me get, you see, if trophy did I give away, me I get the whole of them, because it's a stellar performance, standing ovation type of thing. And me I say, yes, nothing wrong with me. And the girl, and that's the first thing I said to myself, nothing wrong with me, and the girl. I never forget my brother, God bless his soul, man. My brother called around that same time, and my brother said, yo, bro, me just try to do something with the girlfriend next door. And, you know, that time my mother did buy our first house down in Miami there. I try to do something with the girlfriend next door, and it's like me think, nah, turn up and me don't know what going on. I say, you young as hell, cause if we're younger than me, you young as hell, that can't happen. But me I say, yo, based on my experience, you don't feel a girl like that. You try to force yourself to do something with her. See? And he was like, you know, say, I true you talk, cause she not attractive at all. Mr. Tell me, cause me don't know her. Right? So I was like, tell me how she look. And he started describing her, right? He said, she kind of out of my league still. I know my kind of girl still. You know, she heavy set, like real big. And, you know, but true, she dead there and she always try to fling it for me or something. I said, bro, don't take it. Either she have one STD on your body or try one you, or you're just not really feeling her. Yeah, force yourself out of convenience because our crutches are given. Kind of something. You know, we have them kind of conversation there. Bless Jamie. God bless him soul. But yeah, you know, my relationship that happened already. So when me tell you here on this show, I say if you care about your relationship as a woman, watch your mouth. Your mannerisms around your man and your mouth, body language on your mouth, things you say. Remember, you know, when you ready for your little dugu, you know, you're not have no feelings for nobody. Hoes do it all day. They jump in and out of cars. They take 100 clients a day. Don't have no feelings for none of them. And get them money and go about them business. See? It's so your body can accommodate. A man body can't accommodate if him can't pitch a tent. You see what I'm saying? So if you turn off the man to the point where his mind is nasty, ugly, oh, I hate this. And then you're, oh, come on. You're not gonna get nothing. You're gonna disappointed. So don't damage your relationship in that way to where, and if you have, you might as well move on. If you're not willing to sit and then talk about it, to how we got here, and I need this to change, and consciously work to change it. If you reach this up, left the relationship and go on about your business. Because anytime the man they figure out say that go on, and you just completely turn off and his body ain't work. First of all, any man body top work on him, it sends you into a panic right away. You know, them have a saying in Jamaica where them said Jamaican man them not go a doctor until them something done that's a top work. That's how when them want go doctor, but by them time there, it too late because disease in them body, prostate cancer or whatever, is already into its advanced stages, right? So try to encourage our men to go get their regular annual checkups, them colon something and all this, because don't wait for the little something for just flap down upon yourself. Not true? So if you're in a relationship and your thing just boops up, that the first thing is sending you in a rash panic. You're like, wait, hold on. Yo, that not good. I want to go on. Yeah, man, a lot of the time, too much argument, back and forth, and too much disrespectful things said, and attitude, and all them something that them thing that will kill man nature upon you, my girl. And the man where you did they tell about, I'm building a future with, you have to tear down your relationship, because sex is a very important part. Intimacy is a very important part. And if you can't get the intimacy thing going, I not say it's not going to be perfect all the time, you know, because relationships are going to have their rocky points. But you just open another door to where failure is closer than you think it is. You see what I'm saying? So if you do your best to make sure said that. I heard one sister said, one thing I never do, she said she don't mess around with VR, with the chemistry between she and her husband, because she want VR something all the time. Because from the day they meet till now and I do them thing, it's always been good. And she not have to go nowhere else, and that's why, and she married and she good and she with it. So anything that will take his mind off of and make him look upon her differently, she stop it immediately. She not in under, because I said that's a wise woman. That's a wise woman, and she's gonna keep that man for a long ass time. He with her for life, right? But anytime you see a woman like don't care about your intimacy, that's because she says she'll look other places already, bro. Because women care about their intimacy with their partners. The man she actually into, she care about her intimacy with you. She want her sugar stick to a couple of times a week and something like that if she can get it. If she can't get it a couple of times a week, at least once a week or something like that, she don't want you to walk around and look on her like she disgusting and unattractive and ill and all that. So she not gonna do nothing to jeopardize that. So anytime you see a woman that do something to jeopardize that, jeopardizing the intimacy of your relationship, just know, sir, it's up shit's creek without a paddle, and if you don't fix it quick, it done quick. Yeah. Facts. Can spin that any which way you want it, but sit down on that fact there. See? Audrey Wright said, like, little Johnny now salute. No, sir. We have to get that checked out. I have to get that checked out. Little Johnny just how him get sleepy. It's just nothing on go on feed, all him energy gone. You know, him stuff like soup. Yeah, them things that happen. Them things that happen. And a lot of the times it depends on who you're with. Y'all should go ask a urologist, and a urologist will tell you that in a lot of men's cases that come to them with issues, it's who they're in a relationship with. It's a mental thing, and it's who they're in a relationship with. Yeah. Of course, there are issues too. Gain too much weight, not getting enough sleep, super occupied, mentally worried, etc., overworked and underrested. You know, those kind of things as well. In some people, more severe cases, a disease is on the low developing, you know, or they're having cases of like high blood pressure or something like that in those cases. But majority of the cases, these urologists will tell you, a lot of the times it's the partner the individual is with. There is no facilitation of this. The dopamines have not hit the brain, and he's not into you like that no more. If a strange girl get him right now, him gone like champion. Yeah. Them have a saying in Jamaica, was a one hen kill cock. One hen kill cock. Me see what they mean now. I was a little boy hearing this, I never know what it mean. Me see what they mean now by it. Yeah, little Johnny need a catch up. Go and play with it to me and see what you can do, cause boy, me I try and it now do nothing. That's how we reach. Go and try with it and see what you can do. She down there try to resurrect the dead. The dead is not resurrecting. The dead is dead, dead, dead. What a life, man. What a life. All right, so check it. Somebody thought that they could just talk to the Marleys just any which way them feel like it. Ron Marley lashes out. Shout out to Yard Hype. Following the Grammy Awards show, many people have been reacting to the win online, with some expressing that the other nominees in the Best Reggae Album category, primarily Vybz Kartel and Shenseea, they were snubbed. They were robbed. Bob Marley's son, Rowan Marley, he lashed out on Instagram in the comments section of a video post criticizing the Marley family. You know, say I'm not play about him family. This is why I say family are off limits. Let people family alone, because you will catch enough straight. In the video, sound system selector Nico Fire said that the Grammys and the Marley family are corrupted. He further stated that the Marley family is part of the voting body of the Grammys and they helped to nominate and vote for Bob Marley One Love album. In other words, the album didn't win no award based on no merit and because it sound good or nothing, and just because the family, the Marley family, corrupted. So them choose the cover song what was done for the show, the Bob Marley show. And then them turn around and get the cover song the Grammy, which is playing F-free. And them thief Cartel, and them thief Shenseea, and all of the other nominees, is what Nico said. In a since deleted comment for that video post, Rowan Marley shot back instantly. Suck your mother. I know nobody was expecting that. And nobody was expecting him to come out like that, you know. I tell man about suck their mother. After an Instagram user tagged him while asking and saying about the truth hurt, doesn't it? Rowan expressed that he was talking freely as everybody else was talking. You know, we're not to take no talk from no guy still. We talk free like them talk free. And he has a point. If you are using your freedom of speech to come on social media, come talk about my family corrupted and them never deserve this and that thief them thief it, then I should have my freedom of speech right also to defend my family that you are attacking in such manner, not true? So I'm saying we don't really take no talk from the guy still on. We have used full freedom of speech basically like you're using yours. We have said what we have said just like them I say what them I say. I don't know, truth hurts nothing, right? Bob first Grammy, big up at Bob Marley. Who don't like it? Suck your mother. This is Bob Marley's first Grammy, like I said yesterday. See, Rowan not even did say that yet. I said it yesterday. I said Bob Marley never got a Grammy while he was alive. I never listened to the whole album for the soundtrack for the movie. I watched the movie and encouraged others to watch it because it was something. The morning of yesterday, before doing the show, I said, let me do my due diligence and go check out the album. It's something know what I talk about. When I ran through the album, it was all Bob Marley songs that I already know every single one of them. So for Marley songs, whether somebody else sing them over or not, they were all sung in the way Marley wrote them and sang them. That's a Bob Marley Grammy. I never bother say nothing else. That's what Ron came and said. This is Bob Marley's first Grammy. Who don't like it, you know if you do already. Right? The album, of course, won the Grammy, and that is that. Here what? I realized that, let me end that one by saying something like this. I realized that a lot of people whose people before them did not set up something for you. They didn't build a kingdom for you. They never left nothing give you. You won't understand what Bob Marley has done for his family. You need to pay attention to it though, and you need to copy this blueprint in some way and make this apply to your family. See, all the sitting around, right, and hating and or saying, yeah, I threw him wife in the committee and I threw them locked down the Grammy, threw him son and I threw them daddy, set it that way there for them. That's ultimately what it is. And to Vibes Cartel, this is what, remember when I said I am a fan of Vibes Cartel because he understands generational wealth. He understands creating something that's gonna go on way after him pass. You see him picking them? Wait till him grand picking them come benefit from way I don't know, and him great grand them. And I remember Bob Marley having that conversation in an interview, and him said, no, enough of we mad enough because nobody never do that for we. Them come enjoy them own life and go about them business. He said he's gonna, him said, I'll never forget, he said, you think so when Ziggy get bigger, I start go to school, I start asking for things, you think me can look on him and tell him, say, I don't have it. You know, and then him say, him realize the importance of certain things. So him going to set a wheel in motion, and that wheel will continue to turn and pick up momentum over time. Now, if this Ross wheel is turning and the wheel don't have no stopping a turn, then over time, it will pick up momentum. You know, sister, the rotted wheel a spin a go on and the momentum is high as hell right now. Them I got tired to see with face. Can't get out of the race. Yo, the man set the thing for him family. So every time them win, the most you can say is, I hope to do something like that for mines. You know, if it necessarily be a Grammy, it can be in a business sense, it can be, however, whatever the feel and the case is. But look at what Bob did. Don't hate his children for benefiting. Look at what he did. That is it. All right. So yeah, anytime the Marley them win. That's all you can say. Them win. I wish my daddy did set up something like that for me. Say that, man. Say that. Because at that you want really say, I wish somebody did set up something like that for me too. I will if I win nothing no left give. We have to go scratch and surf and search and dig and try put together upon we own. The Marleys don't have to scratch and search and try put together upon them own or nothing. The legacy is set before them. Them just have to walk in at the path. Them have to do the work. But the blueprint is already there for them. Right? Yes. The Bible said that, Mel, and Bob sing it in a song. Not one of my sheep shall sit on the sidewalk and beg bread. So just said, not one of my sheep shall sit on the sidewalk and beg your bread. No, they won't, and you know that they won't. So just said, and verily, verily, any Marley song you start, we can add the rest to it. I'm just that much of a Bob. Yeah, you know the thing about Bob Marley music for me is this. It was a pivotal point in my life, that turning point, where that music was super instrumental, and that's why I ended up learning all the songs. Because I used to literally start my day out playing a Bob Marley. You can't, we are go outside, you know, we are strong up ourselves mentally, and we are tell ourselves energy vampires are all around. Energy vampires are all around. So I strong up my meditation inside of the house before I go outside. Throw on a Marley. Throw on a Marley, bounce to my Marley, set up meditation. When I reach outside, you can't influence me or nothing. You can't bring me down from which part heights me there. You know what I mean? And I used to do that every single morning for years. Of course, I would listen to others. Sizzler music plays a great part in who I am as a person and the foundations of my belief as well. That's a next giant right there. You know? We're not going to go on and talk about Sizzler yet, because we could talk about Sizzler all morning. That's the next giant who ain't getting all the accolades yet, but it's probably going to be one of those in the next lifetime kind of thing, like Bob Marley. Watch and see. Watch and see. Sheldon Weldon says, Bob is the boss. Have you ever listened to Redemption song and feel proud? Alicia says, SouFlo, I really don't want to hear about your sex life. Get back to the subject. Alicia, we're off for that long time. You're kind of late. We are talking about Bob Marley now. I mean to say Bob Marley music always set the house tone and a very nice energy. Absolutely. And you can play it anywhere, around anybody. You know, I feel, oh, the kids are listening. When said that so? In our hole or something, turn that down. I don't want the kids hearing that. You could play it anywhere to anybody, around anybody. Could I play around my grandmother? Right. Anyhow, the next one. So I have no issue with Ron defending his family and defending their legacy, and people are talking them things. You know, people are going to talk though. That's another thing. But just like how people should be allowed to talk, he should be allowed to talk as well to defend his family and his father's legacy as well. So not knowing of that. Danny English. Danny English. I was like, who is Danny English? And then me hear the song, boom, bam, bam. You remember that? If you hear that song anywhere, boom, bam, bam. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo.
Yeah, my brother, what go on?
You know, someone touched the SYM topic there.
Because
you think me call you already and talk about the situation, you know, when you them at that show, it's okay, mother them hard from what year.
Yeah.
So Popcorn start the year and give out one early, first one for year, set the tone to like a year of sucker man.
I scared to get the first one.
With it.
Yeah, we have a big problem with it too, bro. But
because me come from a time, I'm not going to get liquor in their face that they tell me something, man. Not going to get blood up for that.
Yeah, man lose them life, bro. Yeah, man lose them life.
What I say?
Yeah.
So my thing is, me disappointed in a Rowan youth. Why me disappointed in a Rowan, a man of Rowan caliber? You know, I've
should I never even entertain it?
You should have leave that alone.
Yeah.
You understand me? I say, and the man not disrespect you if you say, boy, I go support Rita. Or I go support Baba, or none of them kind of vibes. No, when it come down to that, they'll everything. Because if me and me say what me say, being as me know me can't go catch him, me go send him up on the Baba and Rita and Damon and then one of them. Because me know me can't catch him, but if I see me, you have to defend that. Security, they would have to kill me, and we would have to kill me. But we really go at it. Me and no one of them youth, there was nobody can look back in front of my face and tell me something about the squat up.
Saying.
They now go squat up. Try to tell me if something about it, we are going to war, we are going to fight.
But you see me and you're different.
And that's something me grow.
Saying.
When we come from that, me know you tell a man to suck your mother, just know say a war you start.
Alright, sir.
Man, if it's easy with the suck your mother thing, that dog.
Alright.
I'm so respectful to old lady, them brother.
I'm going to put my little 5 cents on that. But alright, manners and respect, see?
Yeah.
Alright. So him not say nothing neither. Him not say nothing wrong neither. I said that before. We come from a time where enough people lose them life over the suck your mother. So for us who came from that period where those were kill me no words or fight to death words, to come see it being loosely used now, it's kind of weird. That's why I can't get used to it. That's why I tell everybody over here don't do it. On the other hand though, I'm not the type to, your words can't make me do you nothing. You can talk all you want to talk. I have a principle that I stand by. And I will give up my freedom and my life on this principle right here. You see, if you put your hands on me, that's it. You see, if you're talking, you can talk all the talk you want to talk. You can't tell me something, mother. You can't all that. Me know you disrespect me in a big way, but you can't draw me out to make me go fling with my freedom because you open your mouth. Now you must remember this, you know. You standing up over there saying, no boy, can't tell me something, mother. Me just don't talk about energy vampires and the kind of people them that you are around, and you have to shorten your meditation before you even go out in a public. You know, say a brother find the longest ice pick him could have find, and him have it upon him right now, and him tormented today. Him look on you, see him one and tell you, suck your mother. You run over there, go do what? Go catch an ice pick in your neck, where run out this side and come out the next side. You could have lived, brother, if it said something else one next day. right? The boy can draw me out. When him jam that in your chest, what you are gonna do? I know you alone bad enough. And I know you alone can't fight enough. You understand? And my level of violence is a next level, so it's not worth going there for a suck your mother. I'm an advocate for self-defense. And in order to preserve your own life, you rot up the place. But not for words. Not for words. So, back to Ron. He said what he said. Them say what them say. Freedom of speech. We keep it moving. No caliber of anybody, nothing. Haven't I always told my audience this? I said the most pristine, prestigious Jamaicans. Look what up on my shirt. Bumbleclot. The most pristine, prestigious Jamaicans will send you somewhere, given, it depends on where you're going to say to them or something like that. So I know he's human. He's human, just like everybody else. Yeah. Him being a Marley don't make him not human. Him seeing his family being disrespected, people, somebody with a platform, use them platform to call him family corrupted and all these things go far. Next thing you know, 10,000 people jump on it. Yeah, man, I true your talk, man. The Marley them corrupted, man. And this and that. So the brother feel like tell if it goes SYM or anybody who feel like him father never deserved a Grammy there or whatever. After them business that, he might defend him father in debt. Bob not there to defend himself. And by Bob did there to defend himself, you probably would have get a suck your mother too. Because Bob was a rebel like that. See? But at the end of the day, don't make nobody draw you out with them words, bro. Don't make nobody draw you out with them words. If you put your hands on me now, all bets are off. But cuss, me no man now turn up and cuss. You can't turn over there and say whatever you want to say. I'm going about my business. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. Don't touch me in nowhere. You're good. Other than that, you already know. 0 to 100. Blink of an eye. Like that. Yeah, swift violence. That's how it is. When you're big, you understand that too, right? And we teach our children that too. You know, the prisons are filled with a lot of us. I was watching a prison documentary the other day where the brother said he's been in here 20-something, I think 27 years. And he got locked up at 23. He's been in prison longer than he's been on earth. And he has natural life. That means I'm not getting out of here. And his beef was about what somebody said. And the way he did the person after what they said. And him said, play back in my head every day. He said that ego, man, if I had just walked away, I could have just walked away. Because old boy didn't want to fight. I could have just walked away. But I didn't. I took that man's life. And they gave me life. Nobody not draw me out like that. You can say whatever you want to say. We ain't fighting. I come from an era too where you get stabbed up, head bust, blood up because you said suck your mother. Because it was that. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, when me come from, and that we do and that's something good. No, them do a lot of things where me come from in the time period that we don't do today. And violence to people because of them words to us is one of those things we just don't do. So anyone to see me out the road, cuss me all you want, cuss me. Just know something not do you nothing. Just don't come near me and touch me though. Then you will see a whole different story. Right? Right. Moving right along now. Danny English. How we was going to talk about. Danny English, boom, bang, bang. Meet me at the party. You can bring it sorry. We'll be rolling in the Audi. Party's going all night long. I don't know the rest of the words. Them meet me on the ends. Bedroom excitement. That was like one of the biggest dance songs back in the day. Believe it or not. Meet me at the party. You can bring us. I that me know Danny English for. So Danny English lived his life. He did what most of us didn't do, which was got a hit record. He passed away recently. He died at the age of 54. Teach them, do a lot of interviews. Teach them, it popped up this morning across my thing when I was looking up Danny English. So I would say you could go over to Teach Them and check Danny English interview. Is probably his last interview before, or one of his last interviews before he passed away, right? Hold on the caller, give me 2 minutes. Jamaican dancehall DJ Danny English reportedly died from diabetes-related illnesses or illness. He was 54. Again, I encourage my brothers to take care of yourself. I know young people that are diabetic. So sometimes it's not even a lifestyle thing that caused it, but you know, you take care of yourself, your health, the best way you can. He was best known for the 2002 hit that's called Party Time, alongside Eggnog, which sampled the popular dancehall rhythm called the Diwali rhythm, created to Jamaican producer Stephen Lenky Marcen, that rose to prominence that same year. Pop fans might also recognize the sample from tracks including Rihanna's single, Come Mr. DJ, come on the replay. On the rhythm, let me turn the music up. Yep. Sean Paul, come on, get busy and move that body. Yep. And then Pass That Dutch by Missy Elliott. Right. English version was distinct thanks to his deep, gravelly voice, which contrasted against Eggnog's lighter, smoother, you can meet me at the party. They went on the collaboration, further doing other tracks like Stepping in a Club and She's So Fine and Feel Like Dancing and Wine Baby Wine, among other things. But Party was the best one for me. Anyhow, without talking about his history and music and all he did and all that, I saw a article that said he left behind 23 children. 23 children. In 2022, he did an interview with Dancehall Mag in which English said that he had been living with diabetes for years, but said that it did not affect his work in the studio. Him said, me not even feel no pain, you know. Me not feel any pain or anything. It's just that I can't really walk right now. But when they get out this inflammation, all will be good again, he said. And, you know, the diabetes one, apparently, 23 children. Mr. Father Abraham. Remember I song Father Abraham has many sons as Father Abraham, and I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Right hand, left hand, something, something. I don't remember how we go. Father Abraham, 23 picnic. 23 picnic. Him did good. Him did good. You came, you saw, you lived. You experienced. You probably did way more than a lot of us did in those 53 years on earth. You know, 23 picnic, my friend. May his soul rest in peace. Can definitely, you left your footprint on earth. Can't say you wasn't here. And I think your bloodline will live on. And anytime them drop, party, you can meet me at the party. But definitely I gotta remember you. Right? With that said, we always do this. It is appointed unto man to die once. Every one of us will meet that same fate. Some before others. Some young, some older. But that's the only way we exit this realm, is through that portal that we call death. Whether you go through it, whatever way sends you through it, it's the must go through. See? With that said, fly high, man. That's all we can say. You know, you came and you did your thing. And for sure, every time that song dropped, me I gonna remember you for sure. Yes, he listened, Audrey. He listened. The Lord said, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth. Me there, I try to get Shakira to multiply and replenish the earth with me, but it look like such a stop right there, so. And that's how we do with it, my friend. Anyhow, moving right along. We just want to pay a little respect for a minute. See? Moving right along. 54 is a young age, though. 54 is a young age. So, again, to my brothers, go get your regular checkups. You know, leave out the everyday smoking and drinking thing. Try consume healthy things. Rastaman, they said to me a long time ago, I'm saying live food, live cells. Dead food, dead cells. Take it and do what you want with it. I'll give that to you this morning. Take it and do what you want with it. Put on your rum and your whole heap of drinking alcohol over consumption and start drink some live juices. All right? All right, sir. Crystal say, you have to ask guy, you never know. Yo, he was busy. It didn't affect Little John neither. Apparently not. Apparently not. But more power to him, you know. There's a story here about a young lady now named Tiffany, which I wanted to say for last because I didn't want it to be lost in the shuffle. Tiffany Murray. Remember I told you all about the story about the young lady all the way over in Germany, them find her. If you could imagine going missing in Jamaica, your family will look for you how many years? You went missing as a teenager. Here you are in your 30s in Germany. Everybody, I wonder how you make it go all the way to Germany. Her story was pretty touching. I'm hoping that Tiffany Murray's story turns out to be one of these stories where she is somewhere out there. Saturday, March 16th. All right, let's take this call before we do that. Caller, you're right on time, you know, right before we started, right? Oh, caller, don't hang up now. Call once me stop, me not stop. I was ready for it. All right, we're going to it. Her name is Tiffany Murray. Saturday, March 16th of 2020 was the last time Tiffany Murray's family saw her. Since then, they have been clinging to the hope that she will return home safely, even as they wonder what could have actually happened to her. Now, if you look at our icon for this video this morning, Tiffany Murray is the person on the far left of the icon. That female in the braids, that's Tiffany Murray. That is a updated picture, what she would look like today, kind of thing. Almost 5 years ago, 28-year-old at the time, left her Palmetto Grove house in St. Mary after responding to an advertisement on social media about vacancies at a hotel in Montego Bay, St. James. You remember this? We covered this 5 years ago. We covered this. We covered a story here. Tiffany's sister, Denise, who was the only family member who knew of her job prospect, told the Jamaica Observer that it was because she was preoccupied with her exams that day, why she didn't inquire more about the weekend job interview her sister was supposed to go on. She normally tell me things, you know, but that morning I didn't have time to listen. She called me, but I couldn't answer because I was doing my exams and the teacher wouldn't allow me to answer the phone. I called her back though, but she didn't answer, so I assumed that she would have returned my call later on. That call return never came. The family became anxious when they didn't see Tiffany return home, and they started to call her cell phone, and it went unanswered. The matter was reported to the police, and a search was launched, but they came up empty-handed. Tiffany is the last of 10 children for Carolee and Trevor Murray, and she was deciding on her future, although she was a trained practical nurse. We had a neighbor who was over 90 years old, and Tiffany was the one who took care of her until she passed away. That neighbor asked her grandchildren who were overseas to help Tiffany to go back to school. She pointed out that Tiffany moved to Kingston while her mother was there, and she did a course in practical nursing. On completion of that course, she worked as a caregiver for a disabled child. That job didn't last too long as the arrangements that were made with the mother fell through. This led to her returning to St. Mary, where she found work at a gas station in Trinity. She's somebody that was always employed and always trying to be productive. She worked at the gas station for a few months. Denise recalled as her sister that she described her sister as the go-getter and the positive mindset kind of person, that one in the family. She noted that Tiffany was working at the gas station up to the time of her disappearance. And while she was working at the gas station, she was looking for better opportunities along the way. According to Denise, both parents have been dealing with the situation differently. She said, Daddy and Tiffany, they were close. He doesn't really talk about it, but you can see that it's hurting him. It shows. He drinks and he smokes now more than ever before. He sometimes calls us Tiffany. Her mother, she said, is showing the best outside, but clearly her mother needs closure. Mother Carolee, who was overseas at the time when her daughter went missing, is now wondering if this would have happened if she was just there in Jamaica instead of being overseas. I wasn't there when she got messed up, I was overseas. If she had communicated with me and told me that she was going on a job interview in Montego Bay, I would have asked her if she was mad and if she don't see how Mobby hot. Me or her father never knew about it, the distraught mother said with a shake of her head as she described her daughter as a hard-working person who was committed to her Christian faith, and she was very secretive as well. She wasn't loud and boisterous or out there with her business or anything. Tiffany was quiet. She worked hard. From work to church. That's her life. She didn't have a boyfriend or any children, adding that the trauma of her daughter's disappearance made her very sick upon returning back to Jamaica. When she went missing, the kids didn't want me to come back to Jamaica, but I couldn't stay. Carolee, who questions whether she has gone and done enough to find her daughter or not. Apart from the police, the bigger ones, the siblings, they went in search of her in Montego Bay, but nothing, the mom said, as she shrugged her shoulders. She, however, has not given up the thought that her child might still be alive. Now, with the family supporting each other, plus the support of members of the Palmetto Grove New Testament Church, where she worships, the distraught mother continues to have some level of hope. I had a church member who said that Tiffany dream her and tell her that she soon come home. It's since that year that I started to say to myself that, boy, it's been 5 years and we don't hear anything from the police. I wonder if they're done with the case. I called Tiffany's phone many times and it just rang without an answer. But this one time that I called it, a woman answered the phone. And I said to her, what are you doing with my daughter's number? But she strongly told me, it's my phone now. This year, Tiffany would have been 33 years old. I know that she's out there, probably in chains and bondage, but she's alive, Carolee said, her tone heavy with optimism. When she returned, what a Christian party that will be. Denise also says that she expects to see her sister again. I do believe in miracles, and I'm hoping that she and the other young ladies and the men them who went missing, I hope that they're all alive. Why? When somebody is hoping, I don't like to be the person that dampers hope. If you think about what I'm about to say to you, you will understand why. When somebody is hopeless, imagine being hopeless. Feel destitute. they're hoping, and I'm hoping with them. That's all we are gonna say, and we are gonna leave it right there. So they are hoping, and I am hoping with them. If that was my family member and I didn't have that much control over the situation like they don't, I would hope that somebody would be hoping with me too. So we are gonna hope with them. I hope so the hope work out. I won't say what I'm really thinking. I will just save those words for another time. I'm just gonna say I'm hoping with them. Yeah. I'll leave it right there. So yeah, man. So that's it for us today. The Tiffany Marley story. We covered that story in 2020 when it first happened. Tiffany Marley was the young lady who went on that job interview. She was dressed up and going to the job interview, professional looking, but it was an individual who they did some investigation, and if my memory serves me correctly, there was an individual who was found to be fraudulent. Like he would rent different storefronts, the newspaper up the front of the window them, and bring people in, set up like a little office looking something, and bring people in for interviews. But it was said that he was working with people who were not Jamaicans, who wanted Jamaicans for human trafficking business. And he was a part of that business. I remember doing this story 5 years ago, or almost 5 years ago. So putting things in context, I hope this is like the story I told you about the young lady who ended up in Germany, because she's still alive. And for her, I hope she made it back to Jamaica, even though she said she was ashamed to come back to Jamaica because she's been missing for so long and she is on drugs and she sells her body for a living. She didn't want to come back to Jamaica and be laughed at and ridiculed, and people look on her some kind of way. So I hope say that. That's the best we can hope for, even though it's bad to hope that somebody is alive in a human trafficking ring being passed around. But it's better than death, right? That's what her family is hoping for. She's under bondage, chains and whatnot, but she's still out there, and eventually she'll make it home. I hope. Along with them, we hope. Let's close off by saying the brother that called, again, that we started out talking about, the platform is free. Call me because I can't trace your call again on the phone. I cleaned out the phone yesterday just so that anybody who calls in, I'll be able to see your call. All right? And we're going to leave it right there. So, manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in. I appreciate you greatly. I thank you. I just ask you to hit that thumbs up button for me, please. We had over 1,000 and something people in here. We have 500 and something thumbs up. Not that we really watch the thumbs up. We absolutely enjoy what we do here. And we are grateful to you for giving us the opportunity to do what we do here. But the thumbs up helps these videos to trend. So them say, live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Yeah, my brother.
Here we go. My brother. All right. I tried calling you yesterday and I couldn't find a link to you. I don't know if you have disappearing messages or so. I clean out the phone.
Okay.
So that I can see. Because we didn't get a minute to sit down, and I figured we could have a chat then. But all the stuff I've said this morning on this live, I'm guessing you heard?
No, actually, not too long come on and here we're talking about that girl.
Okay.
I remember that story that you did 5 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
When she went for the interview.
Yeah.
All right. So now that you're here, let me repeat what I said then.
Okay.
I said the real reason I wanted to speak to you off here, because I try to be as transparent as possible,
Fair
and we have people here who already called in, multiple people saying they're willing to help, just get a GoFundMe number for you or something, wherever they can send donations. And I said, I heard you mention an accusation of child molestation. Now, given the climate of what happened with the brother named CMR, which for me, I'm very outspoken about the CMR situation because I honestly believe he did it. and the little girl got a raw deal. I said I wanted to hear from you what's going on in that area, because the last thing I would want to do is funnel help to somebody who is actually a CMR.
All right. So I will try to do it in brief for you to understand.
Okay.
So basically, you remember the last time we spoke, we had some situation was going on. I was working on that. However, this individual that I'm with, I pretty much we start talking from her daughter was 2. All right. So she decided to go out of the relationship. So what she did was she created a certain atmosphere. I have the video and I will send it to you confidentially.
Okay.
Because at the time when we were going in the room, when I said I need to talk to her, I turned on my phone. So she never know I was videoing while we were going in the room.
Okay.
My 2 kids was on the bed. When I send the video to you, you will see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I did hold on to her, over her on the bed, but not in that way you could see fingerprint on her wrist or anything like that. That's my mistake. What I'm saying is that when the cop came, our daughter called the cop. There was no domestic violence or anything. I never raised my voice at this woman, never in any way. And I do carry.
Same.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was put aside. So when I called in the room, I realized how she was walking. So I turned on my phone. So during the time, everything was recorded. To the point where one of my daughter had the phone. I said, "Give me the phone, Daddy, give me the phone." Oh, this is because she wants to do vlogging thing. She is in it. So I gave her the phone and we were talking. When she said the 3rd time, "Let me go," I let up off her. So she said, "If you want to talk to me, let us go into the living room and talk. Not this way." I said, "Okay." By the time I'm going in the living room, I see the cop at the back door. Her daughter start engaging, and you will hear it and you will see it on the video. "I will fight you right now. I'll punch you in the mouth. You ready to fight?" And she start crying. And I'm like, "What is this?" I turned to her and I said, "Talk to your daughter." "No, I'm not talking to her because you're wrong." I said, "Wrong about what?" And that's when the allegation said, so basically it's saying I attempt to fornicate with her in front of my kids.
What?
Yes.
How did it reach there?
Because when the cop came, the cop said they come for domestic violence. So I said, "There's no domestic violence. Nobody wasn't arguing or anything." So I showed her the video, and she said, "Who did this?" I said, "I did." She said, "Well, yes, it looked like you and the kids was playing, but maybe she's not playing, so I got to hear what your fiance said." And they had me outside on the back porch with 2 cops stand up over me.
But how did it become a sexual thing though?
Because she wanted to get me out of the house. So this is how I'm going to fill you in now. September the 17th, I got locked up. By the time I come out of lockup, she didn't want to answer the phone. So a friend called me and said, "You can come and stay for the night." When I went and was staying, during that time, I was staying with the friend. She was already in transition of going down to Jamaica. So she go down the last week in September. Yeah, but what's what I'm saying? In order to get me out of the house, because I wasn't doing anything wrong. So she wanted something to pin on me for me to look bad. So when I come out of jail and I went down to stay with the friend and stuff like that, I couldn't go back to the house because she already taken a restraining order on me also. So during that time, I haven't seen my kids from September the 17th. So when I went to court, this is the level of what I understand she document down on the paper. So because of that, I was still working and I was still doing my lift. When I get to realize my job fired me. And I'm like, what is this? They said due to the level of certain things they can't disclose right now, but I'm a good worker, but we'll talk in for the future. I said, okay, me I do my lift and everything. You know, sometime when you go through a certain period, they would say, oh, a background check, like a soft inquiry about you, and then your account can continue. When I see that, I see Shiker saying they put my account on hold. I can't drive anymore. So I said, what is this? So when I do a background check on myself, this is what pending. It's not in the red, but it's pending. So it's saying endangerment of a minor and potential rape. Yeah. Wow. So I'm stripped right down right now. So it's just my friend, somebody who, as I was telling you, 15 years back, I had done something for his dad. So I'm in and out with him. And now he's let me know the 23rd coming of this month, I have to find somewhere to go. So I'm fully now in my car again because they had terminated his lease.
All right. Here's what I would want from you, right? This obviously has a case number. And with the case number comes a police report. See, you see, the reason why I go hard line against somebody like a CMR is because that police report told me everything I needed to know, and you can't go around. It was explained in detail what the child said in the police report. You understand? Understood. Right. I would have liked the case number for you, your case number, so I can look up the police report on this one.
All right. As soon as I get off the phone, I will send you the video also of what I'm talking about. Okay.
And do you have the case? I mean, the police report. If you can send the police report to me, that would be good too.
All right, not a problem.
Yeah, I'm all for getting you help, my brother. I just don't want it to be a case where you should understand that too, right?
No, I clearly do.
Okay.
I clearly do. But I'm not a man of that form of caliber. Call me thief, call me anything, but it's the credibility we are talking about rape, and I told her that. I told her that. You understand me?
And she just deviously did that.
Check it, my brother. I'm telling you. Locked me up September the 17th. She was already in the process of going down to Jamaica. In the last month of September, when she went down, the first week in October, she got married. When she come up, but the guy was in the house.
All right. Furnish me with the case number, please. The video you said you have for me. And if you could get a police report, then I wouldn't have to go digging for it. And we'll take it from there, all right? I'm telling you right now, though, I have a lot of people already who are on board who said that they just need, they're on board to help. We just need to clarify this one thing right here because I heard that part. So once we clarify that, on your way. All right?
Not a problem.
All right, my brother. And I appreciate you being transparent.
A suitcase now live out there. A suitcase now live out there, brother. Even when he break the news to me and say, oh, in lease up and waiting there, say, what you gonna do? I turn and I said to him, say, you know, your friend them have a pilot card. And he said, well, you want a pilot card for? And I said, we could use them points off it to get shower. We just need to get shower. You understand me, and stay clean. And him say, all right, so what you gonna do? I say, well, if I just be in the car more often, that's it. You know. So,
all right.
No need for lying, my brother. If me do something wrong, I tell you straight up. I'm not that type of person.
All right, my brother. So we
never get into trouble here.
We look forward to you reaching out with, the little particulars I may ask for.
All right, not a problem.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, my brother.
All right, my respect.
Manners.
Yeah.
All right. Clear as day, right? And I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. There was a young lady who I used to help before, and this audience did a very good job of helping me to help her. The problem was when she started getting into, you can't say, yeah, help me, and you can't say who I am, and you can't say this. Then people start looking at me like me, I take them money for me and these kind of things. So I know how to get the help from my audience, and there are people here who will help. However, we need a level of transparency, which is only right. So let me get the particulars from him, and we're going to vet this. And if the brother is right, then we'll go ahead and start funneling some help to him. Okay? But we don't want help a CMR when we don't know what that look like already. See? All right. Mr. Brown, I appreciate you greatly. You're one of them that was a big help among others. I appreciate y'all greatly. We're going to leave it right here today. I'm glad he called. We're starting out on the right foot already. So we'll leave it here for now, and we'll pick up once I get the particulars from him. Manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in. I appreciate you greatly. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow morning right here. My granny, Miss Ruby, said, if you can't be good, be careful. But it's best to be good. My grandfather, Mas Clevie, our husband, said, I will see you tomorrow, if God spare my life. Knowing that we're not in control, but God is. So if God spare life, right here, tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.